Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for this stream, guys. We have Thursday night football, and not just any Thursday night football matchup here. We have the Green Bay Packers coming in 6-1 on the season, 3-1 on the road, I might add, going against the 7-0 Cardinals, who this season they are 3-0 at home, the last remaining undefeated team. Will they be able to keep that undefeated streak going? We're about to find out here in a couple minutes, guys. But yeah, this is going to be a big game right here in the NFC. This is the kind of game that at the end of the year, you're going to look back on this game, and the winner of this game very well may end up benefiting in terms of just playoff seeding because of it. So let's see how this plays out. Cardinals with the kickoff, and now things are on the way. We are live. And it's going to be no return here. So the Packers are going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They're going to be without their top 3 targets, actually, in this game. 2 due to COVID, 1 that's on IR. And so Aaron Rodgers, he's going to have his work cut out for him. But luckily, there's another Aaron with him in the backfield in the name of Aaron Jones. And he's someone that certainly can take over this game. So we'll see how that looks out there for him. So definitely going to be monitoring Aaron Rodgers and his performance in this one as they get ready to line up there. And so, Michael, thank you so much for coming through for the stream, man. Glad to have you here. And you say it's going to be a one-score game. You've got Arizona winning this one. I like it. That's bold. I like it. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers up under center, 1 back in the backfield. 3 receivers on the play, 1 tight end. Receiver goes in motion. Tosses it to Aaron Jones. Jones, he has it. He gets about a good 3 yards on the play. They're going to need a huge night from Aaron Jones in this one. I expect that he's going to get a lot of carries. Meanwhile, there is a late penalty here. There's a late penalty. Let's see who is going to be on. All right, so they call a holding on the offense here. So already to start the game off, one of the new receivers that's in there for the Green Bay Packers here already called for holding in this one. Let's see, Michael says, without saying, Arizona will win by 7. So he says, regardless how many points it is, he's got a 7-point victory. But you know what? 80s horror fan, thank you so much for coming through for the stream here. And 80s, he's not afraid of bold predictions here. He's got the Cardinals winning 34-27. So we're all thinking that it's going to be a one-score game so far in this one. I like it. I hope that's the case for the sake of this stream too. Meanwhile, on 1st and 18, Rodgers in the shotgun, take the snap. Cardinals send pressure. They call the screen, throw it to Aaron Jones, and Aaron Jones with the nice 9-yard pickup on the play. That's going to make it 2nd and 9. And so I do wonder how much would the Packers actually opt to pass the ball in this one. For my fantasy football team, I did end up starting Randall Cobb for this one, picked him up off the market. Amazingly, he was left there. So I started him in my flex position on my fantasy football team, hoping that he has a big game in this one. But I fully expect for Aaron Jones to be the man in this offense today. Meanwhile, Rodgers up under center. 1 receiver goes in motion. There's 3 receivers on the play, 1 tight end, 1 back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion again, takes the snap. Hands to Jones, and he's touching the backfield, bounces off, falls forward, picks up a good 3 yards on the carry up the middle there. Pure effort there by Aaron Jones. He's got to run hard like that all night. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up from the Packers' 29-yard line. All right, so here we go. They're going to line up in the shotgun formation here. They've got 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen, 1 tight end towards the top of the formation. Cardinals, they're showing pressure. Green Bay needs 6 yards here. 5 seconds left on the play clock. They take the snap. Cardinals send forward, and that's going to be incomplete. That's going to be incomplete. So Aaron Rodgers tried to throw it to the running back there off the backfield, but I see a Cardinals defender picked him up. Looked like he was going to blitz, drop back there. Meanwhile, incomplete. So the Packers will have to punt the ball. So here we go, 4th and 6. See if we'll get a nice clean punt out there, and if so, if we'll get a return by the Cardinals. All right, we have the snap. Good. Punts up. Let's see if we get a return. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 13-yard line. So the Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 from their own 13-yard line. We'll get to see Kyler Murray. And Kyler Murray, he's out there having an MVP caliber of a season. You know the numbers. He's already got like 20 touchdowns this year, about 73% completion. He's been out there on fire. This has clearly been his year so far. But for him, it's going to be important. How does he finish this season? Last year derailed because of an injury. And so if he can continue to stay healthy, you got to love the Cardinal chances moving forward. I mean, they have been obviously tremendous, being the only remaining undefeated team. And let's see if they can keep that going here tonight. All right, out of the shotgun again, we've got this time 5 wide out there. So no backs in the backfield with Kyler Murray. Packers, they got 4. They're going to be sending 4. Looks like they do send 4. Murray's in the pocket. He's moving. Oh, he is grabbed. That's a face mask, buddy. That's a face mask. You can't do that. You can't grab a man by his face mask and sling him down like that. You know better than that. They teach you that even in grade school. You can't do that. So, yeah, that was all face mask on that one. He didn't even try to let go. He said, I'm going to get this tackle. So, yeah, so thanks to that penalty right there, what could have been a big play for the Packers there, yeah, that's going to gift them with a first down there. You can't do that. And so Michael says Kyler Murray is a beast. Absolutely. Absolutely agree with that statement. He is a beast. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 after the penalty. They are lined up at the 28-yard line. Murray in the shotgun, takes a snap. He heads it to the back. And that's going to be a pickup of about a good 4 yards on the carry. That's Chase Edmonds with the carry. It's going to make it 2nd down and 6. All right, so here we go. We're going to line up in the shotgun here. Looks like they're going to have about 5 wide on the play. Yep, 5 wide in the shotgun. No backs in the backfield here. Receiver goes in motion. And Kyler Murray throws it to him. He's running. And he gets back to the line, picks up about 2 yards on the reception. That's going to make it 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Arizona Cardinals. So 3rd and 4 at the Arizona Cardinals 34-yard line. Will they be able to get their first down of the game here? All right, so they're going to line up in the shotgun here. They got trips towards the bottom of the screen. 1 receiver at the top, 1 back in the backfield with Kyler Murray in the shotgun. Green Bay showing a little bit of pressure. Let's see if they do send pressure. Takes a snap. Green Bay sends 4. Murray, he's moving around, looking. Tries to avoid a guy. He's still running. He throws it up there just to throw it away, save him some yards. It's going to be 4th down here. So, yeah, they're going to punt the ball from their own 34-yard line. So the Packers defense came out with a big stop on that play. All right, so 4th down here, and we're about to see the punt, and let's see if we'll get a return on the punt. All right, nice clean punt. Let's see if we'll get a return here by Green Bay. All right, we will. Let's see. He's at the 20 to about the 25. Fumbled it. He fumbled it, but Green Bay looks like they recovered it. That could have been a big-time mistake. Oh, yeah, that was a fumble right there. So luckily for the Packers, they avoid disaster on that one, and they recovered it. Those are mistakes that you cannot make. But yeah, make sure that you guys go ahead and press the thumbs up button here so we can go ahead and get that going here. Get some thumbs up here to show your support for the channel. You know, appreciate you guys here. I mean, what a good matchup we have here on Thursday Night Football. I mean, I hope that this game lives up to the hype here and that we end up having a nice back and forth game. I really would like to see the Cardinals win this one, probably final score of, I think 34-27 would be a good final score, honestly, for this game. Something like that, or either 27-24, something like that, but probably 34-27. Meanwhile, I'll pose this question for those of you that are listening that want to comment in the live chat here. Who do you have right now as we're itching closer towards the midpoint part of the season? Who do you guys have in terms of right now as your leading candidate for the MVP of the NFL season? Definitely let me know your thoughts in terms of who's leading that race right now at this point of the season. Definitely want to hear from you guys. I mean, there's a lot of good candidates to throw out there. You can throw out someone like a Josh Allen. You can throw out someone like a Derrick Henry. You know, there's so many options to go for. So definitely let me know in the chat section who are you guys, or who's your leading person right now in terms of the NFL MVP race. Let's see, Kimo, thank you so much for joining the stream, man. Glad to have you here. And so let's see, you've got Arizona in this one. All right, what's your final score projection in this one? I think so far everybody that's come through has all been with the Arizona Cardinals on this one. So absolutely. And so Kimo says, you know it's going to be Tom Brady. You know what? It just makes a lot of sense. It really just makes a lot of sense. I mean, who's doing what Tom Brady can do right there? Nobody. The way that Tom Brady does it, and Tampa Bay is giving him every opportunity to go out there each game and light it up, and he's taking advantage of that. So definitely you have to think that right now Tom Brady is that leading candidate. That's a great response right there. I do like that one. All right, so Kimo Scott. Okay, so 30-27 Cardinals. Okay, that's great. That would be great. So yeah, I'm hoping for a game just like that. And so and so 80s, thank you so much for the super chat there. I mean, my goodness, I appreciate you. You said, JB, can I count on your vote for Jalen Hurts as MVP? You know, after that, I kind of got no choice. There you go. He'll have one vote, and you know where it came from. So there you go. But appreciate that. And so Aaron Rodgers with the pass, incomplete. Bounced off of the rookie hands on that one. Rodgers. I guess I better work on my case on hyping him up then. I guess I got to pull some selective highlights and stuff. So luckily we still got the rest of the season to go. So he got to give me a little bit something else to work with here. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers, the punt center, one back in the backfield, three receivers on the play, one tight end. Receiver goes in motion, takes a snap. Play fake. Rodgers is looking. He throws it. This time the rookie catches it. That's Rodgers. Stays on his feet. Tries to fight forward. He gets a couple yards on the play. So here we are, faced with another third down here. This time, will they be able to convert for the third down and try to get some momentum going? All right, so here we are, 3rd and 3. We're in the first quarter here. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter, so we're still very early in this one. Both teams are still trying to get things cranked up here. Let's see if Aaron Rodgers can come true here for his team in the shotgun formation. 4 wide now as the running back motioned out. Takes a snap. Cardinals, pressure. He's going deep to his back. And, the ball came out of his hand. Aaron Jones could have had a big-time play. Oh, man, I know Packer fans are mad about that. I know fantasy football players, they're mad about that. But, man, that was a great opportunity. He had the speed, had it there. Rodgers put the ball on the money. That's a catch that Jones, he's got to make. He's got to make that one right there. That's tough. So now they got to punt the ball. All right, so we got 4th and 3. They're about to punt the ball. Let's see if we get a nice return by the Cardinals or not. Punt is up, on the way. All right, we will get a return here. Let's see, he's got it at 30. Okay, he cuts up, 35. Okay, takes it all the way to the Cardinals' 37-yard line. Nice return on that one. I know he wanted to break a couple more on that one, but that's an excellent return right there. So let's see how the Cardinals' offense is going to look here. So, yeah, both of these offenses right now still filling things out here against their opponent here. I mean, there's going to be some some opportunities here, but especially for a team like the Green Bay Packers being shorthanded literally at the wide receiver position, I expect them to utilize someone like a Randall Cobbs a lot more than normal in this offense this week. I mean, I'm hoping that's the case for my fantasy football team. Otherwise, I made a mistake this week. But, yeah, we'll see how that plays out. But I expect for Aaron Jones to be the featured guy. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, just keep doing what you've been doing all year long, honestly. You know, that's what's gotten you this far. It's been working. No need to fix something that's not broken. Just keep utilizing all the weapons that you got. Kyler Murray, he's been playing like a beast this year. So I'm happy to see that for him because I've been anticipating this for him for a minute now. So I'm absolutely happy to see Kyler Murray and it coming together. And I do have it on video that I did pick the Cardinals to be a playoff team before the start of this season. I know a lot of people was looking at me crazy back then, but I don't know. It was just something about the way the roster was. And I felt like Kyler Murray, if he elevated this team in which he's done so far, that they would be a playoff team. But this is a really big game for the NFC in general. You know, if you're a team in the NFC, you know, if you never know how things play out the second half of the season, but it very well could come down to whether we're talking playoff seeding, spotting, all that stuff. A head-to-head matchup between these two teams right now with just one loss with the Packers and no loss for the Cardinals so far. This is big. This is big. And meanwhile, who would have thought that the Packers right now would be 6-1 after that opening game that they had against New Orleans Saints, where we were all ready to just write off Aaron Rodgers. Like it looked like that game, like he just didn't care. But then he bounced back after that, and he's been the Aaron Rodgers that we've come to know and love since then. But man, that first game was brutal. But yeah, we're getting ready for the commercial to end here. And we're still in the first quarter, about 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Ready to see some action, ready to see some points start being scored in this one. Does anybody have a fantasy football player playing in tonight's game? Meanwhile, they hand the ball to Chase Edmonds. Chase Edmonds, he falls forward, picks up about a good 6 yards, but there is a penalty. There is a penalty. I'm starting to see a little bit too many penalties already in this one. Holding on the offense. That's going to back them up to 1st and 20, all the way back at the Arizona Cardinals 27-yard line. Penalties will hurt you. I mean, right now, while both teams are trying to get things going, penalties will definitely derail a game. All right, here we go. 1st and 20 out of the shotgun here. Got about 4 receivers on the play, 1 tight end. Receiver goes in motion. Murray takes a snap, fakes it to the back. He's moving around. He feels the pressure. He throws it, and it's caught by his tight end. And that is Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz, you know, in his second game, I believe, with the Cardinals since being traded from the Eagles to the Arizona Cardinals. So the last week he had a pretty decent game. So definitely looking forward to seeing what he's going to be able to do in this one. Let's see. 80 says, I didn't get into a fantasy league this year. Dang it. Were you just not looking for one or you couldn't find one? Definitely let me know. All right, so out of the shotgun formation, we've got 4 receivers on the play. Murray takes a snap. Green Bay sends forward. He throws it, and it's caught by A.J. Green. A.J. Green with their 7-yard reception there. It's going to take it all the way to the Cardinals' 38-yard line. Now we got a 3rd and 9 here. Somebody's got to start converting on 3rd down. But we're seeing too much of a common theme already early in this one. Penalties on 1st down, 3rd downs incomplete. We need to get a conversion here. Let's see. 80 says, Eagle Zach Ertz caught it. You say he's still an Eagle out there. I'm still an Eagle. But there you go. Murray in the shotgun again. No backs in the backfield. Got 5 wide. Takes a snap. Packers, they're sending forward. Pressure's all around him. He throws it up there. He heaves it up there. And Hawkins with the reception. Look at that. He gets into the end zone. What a play. And that is actually it's a penalty, guys. I thought he might have been out of bounds and came back in, but let's see what they say. And Hawkins is looking like a penalty. But let's see what they say. Yeah, I didn't see a touchdown symbol. All right, let me see what's going on here. Are they saying that he stepped out here? What? Are you kidding me? Who calls an offensive face mask? Nobody calls that. We know it's a rule, but nobody calls it. Since when did we start calling this? Come on, I thought it was an understood thing. You don't call a face mask. That's what they called? A face mask on the offensive player? That never gets called. Never. I seen King Henry the other day about rip a defender face mask off. They didn't call it on him. They don't call that call in the NFL. Our college, come to think of it. They might not even call that in high school, man. This guy trying too hard to be a star out there, that referee. Come on, man. We want to see some points. Too many flags in this game. So here we go. Just wiping touchdowns off the board here. All right, now we got a 1st and 10 situation. They got to burn a timeout here. Yeah, burn a timeout. Cannot believe it. Let's see. 80 says couldn't find one. And so, oh, man, that's tough, man. That's tough, man. If I'd known that, man, I could have included you into my fantasy football league, man. We got 16 people and all like that. But, yeah, I definitely could have found a spot for you. But, man. 80 says touchdown. Wow. So, I know, right? I mean, they just took the touchdown off. I hate that. I hate that. I mean, I hate penalties like that because it's not consistent. It's not that I disagree. It's just it's not consistent. They never call that on the offensive player. Never call that. And Hawkins, he's not happy. He's not happy. He is not happy. And so Digital Millionaire Credit Game University, thank you so much for joining the stream. And you say touchdown. So there you go. I mean, hey, they took a touchdown off my man Boyd here, but hey, Cardinals are going to get it back, I think. But here we go, 5 wide. All right, now they motion the receiver to the backfield. Takes the snap, tosses it. And so let's see what he can do here. And he picks up about a good, 5-6 yards on that one. So now we got a 2nd down situation coming up. 2nd and 4. All right, so in the shotgun formation, one receiver towards the bottom of the screen. Takes a snap. And Murray, he keeps it. And he picks up what should be the 1st down. They're going to mark him short. What is up with the officials today? What are they trying to do? Are they trying to fill in the gap for the void that Green Bay has on offense at receiver, I guess? Like, I don't know what's going on. They're calling it 3rd and 1. I was pretty sure he got the 1st down that time. All right, but here we go, 3rd and 1. They're going to line up in the shotgun here. They've got James Conner and they've got Zach Ertz in the backfield with Kyler Murray. They've got 2 receivers, got a tight end as well. Takes a snap. Murray fakes it. Murray keeps it. Murray, he gets the 1st for sure this time. That was a pickup of a couple yards on the play. Listen, Digital says, let's go Arizona. So he's going for Arizona in this one. All right, so far, everybody in the chat that's been in the live chat is all for Arizona in this one. What's your final score projection for this game? Digital, let me know that one. You said they work for Green Bay Stackers and so the Stackers. There you go. All right, so here they go in the shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Murray. No, that's not Murray. That's actually Chase Edmonds in the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, 11 yards on a touchdown. What a play. And they found a way to get into the end zone anyways. Absolutely love it there. When the referee takes away points from you, I love when the team responds and still gets into the end zone. 7 plays, 63 yards, 3 minutes and 43 seconds off the clock. We have our first touchdown in the game on this one. And what a play call it was. Had me fooled. I didn't even realize that it wasn't Kyler Murray back there because they both looked kind of short there. So what an excellent call that was. Excellent job. Executed to perfection. You say, yeah, true. There you go. There you go. So we got that touchdown. Kick is up. Extra point is good. Had me worried at first. It looked like it was about to go out, but they rolled in. So we got the Cardinals. They got the first points of the game. There you go, setting the tone for the rest of the night. Show them that even if the referee takes the flag back, that's not enough to stop the Arizona Cardinals here. There they go. They're having a magical season, and they will not be denied by some refs. They will not be denied. 80 says, is that a touchdown or a face mask? I cannot believe it, man. I mean, that face mask, I mean, come on, man. Nobody calls that on the offensive player. You never get that call. I don't know what the actual stats is on it, but it's got to be less than about 5% of the time being called here. I mean, come on, man. Face mask, if you're calling the offensive player, I mean, he has to literally grab that face mask and yank a guy to the ground by it and drag him for 20 yards down the field by his face mask. If you want for me to call a face mask on the offensive player, that never gets called. So, I mean, it's just the referee trying to play hero ball out there, trying to be a hero. Digital's all right. So Digital's got 33-24. Arizona Cardinals beating the Packers 33-24. I like it. I think we're all in agreement that 33-34 points is about what we're expecting from the Cardinals in this one. And I think that from what we've seen so far this season, that's about accurate. And for the Packers, we're thinking about 24, 27 points collectively, because these are about the closest scores that I've seen for our projections across the board. I'm saying so. We all got the same expectations for this one here. So, but ultimately, I want to see a great game, and I think we're going to get that. But yeah, definitely got the Cardinals winning in this one. And so far tonight, Kyler Murray, he's 4 or 5 out there, 73 yards through the air. He's also 2 carries of 4 yards in this one. Obviously, Chase Edmonds finished with that, carry for a touchdown in the end zone on that 11-yard run. That was big time. Hopkins had that big reception. Referee negated the touchdown, brought it back, but it wasn't enough to stop this team. This is a team that's driven, a team that's hungry, a team that wants to win right now. And so, Geo Sports, thank you so much for coming through for the stream, man. Glad to have you here. And so you said can't stay, but I'm just saying what's up. Hey, glad to have you here. Let me know who you got winning this one real quick before you got to hop out. Appreciate you for coming through. But yeah, let me know who you got winning and your final score projection. Definitely appreciate you. And yeah, if you guys are definitely fans of like teams like the Raiders and stuff, definitely check out his channel. I know he's got some Raider highlights there. So definitely check him out, guys, on Geo Sports for sure. But here we are on this Thursday night football game. They finally gave us the matchup that we all wanted to see. I just hate the timing for Green Bay, though, when it comes to losing their, top 2 receivers. Obviously, they already had Vasquez on the IR already. And so to lose your 2 receivers before Thursday night football game, that's tough for them. I feel that for them. That's why I didn't start Aaron Rodgers today on my fantasy football team. I've got Justin Herbert. So unfortunately, I had to start him against my favorite team because A-Rod, without his weapons, I was like, they may not even throw the ball that much. So I opted not to start Aaron Rodgers in this one. Kickoff is on the way. Let's see if we get a return. No return. So Green Bay's going to take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. First quarter, 6 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in this one. And so 80 says, get it, JB, hero ball. And so, I mean, that's exactly what he's trying to do out there. And so, all right, so you got, let's see. And so 80s wants to know, he says, Gio, do you have Gruden? That's a harsh one. That's a harsh one. To go for a Raiders fan like that, 80s, that's harsh. That's harsh. That's harsh. So Gio says you got the Cardinals winning 32-24 and have a great night. Hey, you take care too. Appreciate you for coming through. And so, yeah, I think we've all got the Cardinals so far in this one. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers up under center, takes the snap, tosses it to Aaron Jones. He's going. He's got some yards there. He's fighting for a big 7 yards pickup on the play. That's what they need from him on first down to set the tone for the Green Bay Packers in this one. And so, yeah, Mike, glad to have you here for the stream, man. Glad to have you. And so let's see. You already know what I was going to ask. So you beat me to it. Let's see. Yeah, I've got, you said 33 to 20. Yeah, that's the one I had in the video there. But let me know your score real quick. Let's see. All right, here we go in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 2 backs in the backfield next to Aaron Rodgers. Cardinals showing a little bit of pressure here. Let's see if they're going to come through with it. Jones goes in motion. They give it to A.J. Dillon, and A.J. Dillon, he plows for about 4 yards. They can never do that when I start him in my fantasy football league when I need him to actually come through, but they actually give him a carry here. That's interesting. But, yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Mike Scott. Okay, so Mike has 33 to 24 Cardinals. So we all got Cardinals so far across the board, all in alliance here. We all got the Cardinals scoring about in the 30s. So there we go. But here we are in a 1st and 10 situation here for the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers in the shotgun, no backs in the backfield, 3 receivers towards the top of the screen, as long with a running back at the top of the formation, tight end at the bottom of the formation. Cardinals look like they're going to be sending 5. They send 4. They throw it to Jones. Jones with the reception, and he picks up about a good 7 yards with the reception there. So Aaron Jones putting in work, talking that talk. Let's see what he does. Let's see. Gio says he never liked Gruden. I am excited for the new coach, though. And so there you go. And so Mike says, finally going to get a chance to get a look at Arizona. Hey, it's about time to get their first primetime matchup. You know, it really is. Gio says, everyone have a great night. Hey, you too. Have a great night. Appreciate you again for coming through, man. Take care. So here we go. 2nd and 3 out of the shotgun. Well, Aaron Rodgers up under center here. One back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. Takes it. Hands it to Jones. That's not Jones. That's Dillon. And so, wow, he plows over the defender, and that's going to be a gain of 12 yards up the middle. And that's going to take it all the way to the Cardinals' 45-yard line. So far in this one, 4 plays, 30 yards, 2 minutes and 4 seconds in terms of time of possession off the clock. Mike says the Lions only no-win team. And so absolutely, when would they get their first win? That's the question. The Cardinals are the only undefeated. And so absolutely, I mean, Cardinals, they've been balling this year. They really have. All right, we've got an injured player out there on the field, so the medical staff is tending to Collins for the Cardinals. And so, Braham Drills, thank you so much for coming through for the stream, man. Glad to have you here. And you say Arizona will win. So far, we still got the Arizona streak going. And you say Arizona will win by 7 to 14 points. Okay, nice. I love it. Absolutely love it. And so I definitely love that. So there you go. And so let's see. Mike says 80 JB and Nation rank the the 1-win teams in terms of the Jaguars, Jets, Dolphins, Texans. That is hard. But right now, if we're considering injuries and everything, I gotta say right now, I would go Jaguars first. Then I would go Dolphins next. Then I would go if we're talking about if the Texans were healthy, I probably would go Texans. And when they have Tyrod Taylor come back, I probably will put them above the Jets. But for right now, I'll put Jets over the Texans for where we are right now because of the injury. Obviously, Tyrod Taylor's not out there. And with Davis Mills in at quarterback, I'm going to go Jets. Whether we're talking Joe Flacco, whether we're talking Zach Wilson, I'm going to put them ahead of the Texans for right now. So that's how I would have it go. Let's see. All right, so you say Demolition Dillon. So there you go. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, hey, what gets me about A.J. Dillon is that I started him last week in one of my fantasy football leagues because, quite frankly, everybody else was on a bye week, and I happened to have him there on the roster. So I put him in there. I was like, I just need a couple points. I didn't need much, just a couple points. So I put him in there, and ends up not doing that much for me at all. Like, I don't even know if they gave this man, like, more than 2 carries probably. So every time I do play him, they don't use him. But when I don't use him, don't put him in there, they use him. So I'm still trying to figure out what the coach is thinking. Mike says JB never gave the Colts game score. And so, oh, man, yeah. In that case, I would go Indianapolis 26, Tennessee. I'm going to go 26-20. Yeah, I'm going to go 26-20. I'm going to go 26-20. I'll put that for the final score, 26-20. So that's what I'll go with that one. All right, so yeah, again, there was an injury on the play. I mean, Dylan, he's a big dude. He is a big dude. I mean, when he lowers them shoulders, I mean, look out. But here we go. Aaron Rodgers in the shotgun again. 3 receivers towards the top of the screen. No backs in the backfield with him. Got a tight end on the play. Cardinals showing a little bit of pressure up the middle. Let's see if they send it. Cardinals send for Rodgers. He throws it quickly. Almost picked off because his wide receiver, I don't know what happened on that play, but his wide receiver, well, actually his tight end on the play, didn't look back, wasn't near the ball. Clearly a miscommunication on the play. I mean, my goodness, we talk about it all the time, 80s, but yeah, that was one of those scenarios where you guys are heading in opposite directions when it comes to different states here. Like, you guys get completely two different maps on that one. So, yeah, they're lucky they didn't turn that ball over. That really could have been a turnover. But here we go, 2nd and 10. Rodgers up under center. You got trips at the top of the formation, one receiver at the bottom. They take it, hand it to the back, Dillon. Dillon, he's going to get 6 yards on the carry. Okay, so Dillon's running hard out there. That's going to bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 4. All right, so Mike says, when's the trade deadline? I believe it's November 2nd. I believe that's the trade deadline. And so obviously that's going to be an important date, and definitely going to be paying attention to see if any last-minute trades do go down on that date. But here we go again. 3rd and 4 for the Packers. No backs in the backfield, 5 wide on the play. First quarter, 3 minutes left to go in this one. Cardinals, they're trying to show a little bit of pressure. Oh, they got a man to jump offside. You got to go deep. Oh, and Rodgers is mad that the referee stopped the play. I mean, to be fair, that's usually a free play. Rodgers is not like that. So they get the penalty, but normally you allow them to play and get the free play. Yeah, the referee's making mistakes out here. I'd be mad too. Like, the referee making a mistake on that one. I mean, it's the right call, but you don't stop the play in that one. I mean, Rodgers was not in danger of getting hit there. You got to let that one run. And now more stoppage? What is going on? Now they got the lights not going out. I'm gonna pay your bills and everything will be okay. Come on, man. Mike says, JB, I was telling you how Panthers should grab Snead, or did I? Yeah, we did mention it. We did mention that. Yeah, like, would he be a good fit for the Panthers or the Pats? And so, yeah, it's like we said, the Panthers was going to be that team, and they made it happen. Meanwhile, Rodgers up under center here. You've got a couple tight ends, couple receivers here, one back in the backfield. Rodgers take the snap. He throws it quick, and it's caught by the receiver. He gets the 1st down. That's going to be a pickup of 12 yards on the catch, taking it all the way to the Cardinals' 22-yard line. Again, on this drive, 7 plays, 53 yards, just under 4 minutes so far off the clock in terms of time of possession. And make sure you guys remember to press the thumbs up button here to show support for the stream. Appreciate you guys for being out here tonight. Rodgers up under center. One back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. Got a couple tight ends too. Takes a snap. Fakes it to the back. Throws it. And it is incomplete. Incomplete. The ball looked like it was tipped, but it's incomplete. 80 says that Rodgers told that ref, don't touch me. It really looked like it through his face. It really looked like it. Mike says J.J. Watt like Christian McCaffrey. So, oh, man, that was tough. That was tough for J.J. Watt. I mean, they're finally having a season. I mean, I'll give J.J. Watt credit for this. When he said in the offseason he wanted to leave Houston to be on a contending team, and he chose the Cardinals, a lot of people looked at him funny, like, how could you say you want to play for a contending team, but you didn't choose the Steelers to play with your brother? You chose the Cardinals of all teams. And it was working out for him. Meanwhile, Rodgers takes a snap, hands it to A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon with a nice carry there. Picks up about a good 5 yards on the carry. That's going to make it 3rd and 5 at the Cardinals' 17-yard line. So A.J. Dillon will go to the sideline now. Again, we're in the first quarter. We got 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this one. Cardinals lead this one 7-0, but Green Bay, they're driving on this one. Important 3rd and 5 situation coming up here. They've ran the ball 5 times on this drive. They've passed it 4 times. They're in the shotgun. No backs in the backfield, 5 wide. Cardinals, they're showing that they're probably going to send about 3 or 4. Rodgers takes a snap. Cardinals send 4. Rodgers throws it. Has a guy open there, and is he short? Is he short? He had to come back for it. He initially looked like he would have had the first, came back for it, and so, yeah, that's a yard shy there. Yeah, but obviously, yeah, that's a mistake that a veteran receiver does not make at all. So now they're finding themselves having to possibly go for it here on 4th down. We've got the measuring unit out there. Let's see if they're going to measure this one, what it's going to be. Let's see. Mike says few games that out. All right, so he's short. He's short. Yeah, he's definitely short on that one. So, yeah, that's definitely something that he's just got to continue to get better at, honestly. But now it's 4th and 1, and you know that they want to go for it. All right, I see that we're already at 9 thumbs up right now. So, wow. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep that going. Let's see if we can reach 10 before the end of the first quarter right now. Appreciate you guys here. We're off to a strong start here with the thumbs up. Oh, yeah, they got to go for this. I mean, you're playing against a team that's undefeated here. You've got to go for it. All right, so now the clock has started back running. They have the option to run out this quarter, so I'm anticipating they're going to line up at the line, do a couple things to draw the defense off sides, and if that doesn't work, then just go ahead and take it to the next quarter. All right, we've got 3 receivers on the play out of the shotgun formation. Cardinals, they got a bunch of guys towards the line. Rodgers looks like he's making adjustments. Clearly, he's trying to draw them off sides, and it does not work. Does not work. All right, so we have it at the end of the first quarter. And it's going to be 4th and 1 for the Packers when we start the second quarter. But right now, the Cardinals lead this one 7-0 in this one at the end of the first quarter. But the Packers, this is a huge 4th and 1 here. You get the first down, new set of downs, get a touchdown. You get the chance to go out there and tie things up here early in this game. Mike says, will Panthers trade Robbie? And you asked, do I want him? I mean, I've seen Robbie have a little bit of success with Teddy Bridgewater. So if we can get him on the cheap, and by cheap, I mean real cheap, then yeah, I'm willing to take a chance on the guy. You know, like when I say real cheap, I mean we might just go ahead and just exchange N'Keal Harry for Robbie Anderson at this point. Like that's about as much as you're getting out of us from this one because we're not about to pay high for a guy that's struggling, you know. But if it's a low market thing just to get rid of him, you know, sign us up for that. Mike said he cashed like Calvin Benjamin, I take it. I hope that's not the case. Mike says, how many thumbs up you got? So that's a good question. Let's see. How many thumbs up am I at right now? Let's see if we reached that 10 mark or not already. Okay, so right now I see that we are currently – all right, so right now we're at 10 thumbs up. That is great. You know, let's see if we can be aggressive here. And before halftime, let's see if we can possibly hit that 20 mark. You know, it's a big mark right there. If we can hit 20 by halftime, you know, sky's the limit in terms of how many thumbs up this stream can get. Let's see, Mike says, is that former Bills DT Jordan Phillips? And so Mike says, what transactions you predict JB Nation? And so, oh, man, I mean, in terms of the transactions that's going to transpire between now and then, I mean, I have a feeling that one, but not both of the trades with Deshaun Watson, obviously, and Marlon Mack, those have been the two that I've been monitoring the most. In terms, I think Marlon Mack will get shipped because there's a lot of teams that can use a running back and stuff like that. So I think that he will get shipped. But meanwhile, when it comes to – because, I mean, if the Colts hold on to Marlon Mack, they're clearly not using him that much, and his contract's going to basically run out at the end of the season, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And if I am mistaken, correct me on that. But I think his contract runs out at the end of the year. So the Colts will get nothing for him if they don't trade him before the deadline. So there's an extra incentive. And we've got about 4 teams that have interest in Marlon Mack's services. So it's all about getting the best offer there. So I expect Marlon Mack to be moved. Deshaun Watson, I don't know if Miami really wants to pay that price. It's a high price to ask given the situation and everything, but I'll get back to that in a second. Meanwhile, here we are, 4th and 1. Out of the shotgun, 4 receivers on the play. Tight end goes in motion. One back in the backfield with Rodgers. Takes a snap. Hands it to A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon, he uses pure power to get the first down there. He was met by the Cardinals in the backfield. That's one that you got to make the stop with. Hey, A.J. Dillon, he's no small running back by any means. He lowered them shoulders, got low, and with the assistance of his offensive line running on the play, was able to get it. Let's see if they're going to run him again. If I knew the Packers were going to use him like that, I would have started him in my fantasy football league. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Aaron Rodgers up under center here. One back in the backfield, couple receivers. Takes a snap. Hands it to the back. A.J. Dillon bounces forward, picks up 8 yards on the play. Ball came out, but he was clearly down. But try telling that to the Cardinals defender right now. So we're looking at a 2nd and 2. 3 yards away from the end zone. Yeah, well, the ball definitely played a role in that fumble right there. So now they took out A.J. Dillon. I hate it for fantasy football purposes when they do that. But here they go, 2nd and 2 in the shotgun. I'm about to say, somebody going to call a timeout or something. That's a flag, buddy. That's a flag. How you take a flag that close? How you take a flag that close? Coach, you got one job. Your quarterback making plays. I can understand if he slips his mind about the play, but you're the coach. Your one job is to call timeout. Okay. I'll give him that credit there. I'm about to say delay the game now. We talking about, come on, man. We at the goal line here, man. You can't just take that. That's a big one. That's huge. So, yeah, Packers burned a timeout. They've got 2 timeouts remaining here in the half. Again, the Cardinals still lead this one 7-0 right now. They need 2 yards for the first down, 3 yards for the touchdown. 13 plays, 73 yards. So far in this one, let's see what happens. Let's see, Mike. I also project that maybe N'Keal Harry might possibly be traded. Perhaps Brandon Cooks. You never know. But here we go. 2nd and 2 out of the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back in the backfield. I believe that's A.J. Dillon in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. Takes a snap. Fakes it to the back. He throws it to the tight end. Tight end. Did he get the first down? I think he's a yard shy. Mike says, message to all GMs, you can fix skilled players throughout the year, not position. So there you go. And Mike says, if you don't give your team a good O-line, then nothing they can do. Hey, you're right about that. No good line will devastate you. Absolutely. But here we go, 3rd and 1. 1 back in the backfield. Rodgers up under center. Receiver goes in motion, takes a snap, hands it to the back, and he's mad, but he's still fighting forward. Did he get in the end zone? He got in the end zone. That's a touchdown. Touchdown for Aaron Jones and the Green Bay Packers here. So what a touchdown that is. And with the extra point, they'll have the opportunity to tie things up here early in the second. Again, 12 minutes, 54 seconds left to go in the second. So Aaron Jones, he used those legs right there. You can tell he doesn't skip leg day. He used that, the muscle in and get in the end zone. He was wrapped up by, I believe, Isaiah Simmons on the play, but he still muscled in there. I wonder if they'll stop the play to look at it. They will not. Kick is up, and it's good. All right, so we're all tied up 7 apiece here. In the second quarter, 12 minutes, 54 seconds left to go in that one. And so, hey, Juju Jr., thank you so much for joining the stream, man. Glad to have you here. Yeah, glad to have you here. Absolutely. And you say, what do you think about the Detroit Lions? Are they the best 0-7 team of all time? You know, when I look at this Detroit team, I mean, they got a lot of injuries. I will say that. And when they get hurt, these guys don't just get hurt for like a week or two. These guys get hurt for a significant amount of time. We're talking season-ending injuries and stuff. But, I mean, I like Swift for Detroit. I do like him. You know, I like their receiving group. There was a bit unknown to me to begin the year, but, I mean, like, given the injuries and stuff, everything, I like the receiving group. Not a fan of what Jared Goff, you know, is right now in the league. But for Detroit, I could possibly make the case for best 0-7 team all time. I mean, if you're 0-7, your team's not that great to begin with, but I personally can't think of another 0-7 team that I'd match up against them throughout history that would probably be able to beat this Detroit team. I feel like this Detroit team was so close to beating the Baltimore Ravens. Remember, they made that historic field goal from that depth, and obviously how tough they played against the Rams last week. They were clearly playing that game to try to win. Given how aggressive they are, this team is a team that has not given up. Sometimes you see an 0-7 team, they've already punted on the season. Not this team. This team is still playing hard. So I would have to say, yes, the Detroit Lions are the best 0-7 team of all time for what little consolation that is for Detroit. But, yeah, appreciate you for having you here on the stream. Let me know who you got winning this game as well and your final score projection. You got the Cardinals winning this one, or do you have the Packers? Let me know that and the final score projection. Mike says, good question, Junior. Absolutely. You know, I slicked out of that question earlier today myself. I really did, because I was like, you know, like they may be 0-7, but compared to some of the other 0-7 teams, like they're a little bit better than that. Mike says, it's great to see free agent return home. Ingram Watson. Oh, yeah. He was happy to be back in New Orleans. They're happy to have him back. I'm happy for him. You know, like anytime you see the starting running back excited to have the backup come back out there, that 1-2 punch, that's big time for him. You know, that's great for him. Happy for him to be back in New Orleans. I know the last couple of seasons have been tough with him, you know, dealing with injuries and stuff. I know Brandon Cooks is not happy about that trade. It just goes to speak to Mark Ingram and the kind of person that he is in the locker room, the kind of leadership that he also brings with him. That's what that is in the testament to for him. So Joey says Green Bay Packers first. And so, okay. So we got the first person here to represent the Green Bay Packers on the stream. Glad to have you here. I see that you have your final score projection. I'll get to that in a second. Meanwhile, the kickoff, though, no return. So Arizona's going to take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. So let's see if the Cardinals can keep this scoring streak going. Mike says, somebody said Panthers like Bills, Allen rookie year. No O-line, no tight end. Hero clumsy passes, receiver drop, everything. Bills only got 6 wins. And so can I see the Panthers finishing with 6 wins? It's very possible, but it's going to be very important whoever wins that game against the Panthers and the Falcons right there, because that'll basically mean that, hey, you might just be the third best team in the division the rest of the way. Last place team, look out. Meanwhile, Cardinals, they toss the ball to the receiver, and he gets out of bounds. It's going to be a loss of about a yard in the play. I like the play call. Don't like the execution, though. That's going to make it 2nd and about 11. Let's see. Joey says the Packers win by 10. Okay, so you've got a Packers win 30-20. I like it. It's bold. Definitely like it. I mean, being shorthanded about what their top 2-3 receivers in this one. They still haven't targeted Randall Cobb, so I'm getting a little concerned for my fantasy football team. Meanwhile, Cardinals take the snap. Murray, he's going deep, and it's incomplete. Yep, incomplete. Never had a chance on that play. But, yeah, 10-point victory. I like it. Let's see. Mike says the Texans got no good players left for Tyrod. I mean, outside of Brandon Cooks, which I would love to see Brandon Cooks end up with the Patriots. If they're going to trade him somewhere, you know, just throwing that out there, he'd be a great fit for the Pats. But, yeah, I mean, outside of Brandon Cooks, I mean, good luck out there. Good luck out there, guys. I mean, good luck out there. But here we are in the shotgun formation. You got 3 receivers towards the top of the screen, one back in the backfield with Murray. Murray takes a snap. I saw movement by Green Bay, but no flags. Murray's fit a run. He feels the pass rush, and he's sacked. He is sacked for a loss of 4 yards on the play. Going to make it 4th and 15. So they got the punt right back to the Packers here. So what a stop by the Packers defense. Again, Murray felt the pressure. You know, he was stepping up, which is what you're supposed to do. He stepped up there, but he had a lineman that was too busy watching him as opposed to watching the defensive lineman. Ended up getting sacked on the play. So there you have it. And make sure you guys press the thumbs up button. I'll check in a second to see where we are right now in terms of thumbs up. But we want to get to 20 before half here. Let's see if we can accomplish that feat here on the channel. Meanwhile, 4th and 15. Punt is on the way. Let's see if we get a return by Green Bay. He's backing up. He catches it. All right, he's at the 20, 25, 30, 35, all the way to the 36-yard line on the return. But there is a penalty. There is a penalty out there. All right, so they're going to call it legal block in the back there. All right, so it's going to be first down for Green Bay. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 back at the Green Bay 15-yard line. Let's see. Junior says, how do you feel about the Kansas City Chiefs? Will they bounce back? That is a very tough one. I mean, obviously, the health of Patrick Mahomes is going to be priority number one. You know, regardless of how the season plays out, you got to make sure that you protect your future, your quarterback, as he is obviously the present and future of this team. You invested a lot of money in him, so the last thing you want is for him to go out there and get destroyed in a season that has not gone the way that the Chiefs really thought that it was going to go this year. Honestly, including myself, I thought they were going to be much better. But I know they got some couple of guys on defense that will, you know, eventually return. But at the end of the day, I mean, do I think they're going to beat the Giants coming up? I still would have them beating the Giants, you know, at home. I projected the Chiefs to win 34-27. In that one, I think it'll be a close game. I don't know if Saquon Barkley's going to be playing or not, but either way, 34-27, that sounds about right there in that one. So I think they'll win that one. But can they bounce back and make the playoffs? If that's the question, I think they can bounce back and make it close. Like they can take it all the way to about a week or two without the playoff, without, you know, a week or two away from the playoffs. But they got so many things to overcome in that division already. We're talking about the Raiders and the Chargers. Those are two teams right now that they're going to be tough to beat right now for Kansas City in their current state. So I'm going to go ahead and say, can they bounce back? Yes. Will they bounce back? I'm going to lean towards no. I'm going to lean towards no. I'm going to think that right now, too many injuries, too many things not going your way. And yeah, they got a tough schedule coming up. So I'll say no. Joey says Sports Illustrated picked the Steelers to win the AFC North. And so I don't think that they want to mention that one anymore. But I mean, the Steelers got a tough matchup coming up here against the Cleveland Browns. And so if you're the Steelers, you must win this one right here. You lose this one to the Browns, you might as well start looking into next year. Who can you possibly bring in at quarterback, honestly, at this point, if you end up losing to the Browns this time? And the Browns, regardless of who ends up quarterbacking for the Browns, whether it's Baker Mayfield or Case Keenum, I personally would lean towards Case Keenum playing in that one. But, yeah, you know, like this one's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Mike says, where's 80s? So we got to send a search party for 80s and find them. Let's see. And Junior says, damn, I feel pain this year because I'm a Chiefs fan. And so I got you. Chiefs fan. Got you. I mean, I really had projected that the Chiefs were going to win the division at the beginning of the season. I had the Chargers coming in second. I think I had the Raiders coming in third and Broncos fourth. Or it could have been vice versa. But, Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers up under center, one back in the backfield, takes a snap, hands it to Jones. He's looking for a hold. He gets gobbled up. That's going to be 1 yard carry on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up. But, yeah, I definitely understand that. I mean, I expected the Chiefs to be much better than this. Really did. But, hey, season's not done. Anything can happen. All it takes is the defense to rise up a little bit more and the offensive line to protect from Mahomes. And Mahomes has got to start using those checkdowns more. The Chiefs, in my opinion, they need to trade for Marlon Mack. They need to make that happen. Get Marlon Mack on the roster. That'll help your run game out. Meanwhile, Rodgers in the shotgun. You've got 4 receivers on the play. He takes a snap, throws it immediately to Jones. They ran a similar play earlier in the game. And it picks up 5 yards once again. It's going to make it, let's see, 3rd and 5 coming up. Ball at the, let's see, yes, 3rd and 5 is coming up here. Again, we're in the second quarter here. 10 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. I know that the Chiefs, they tried to make a trade for, I think, what's that guy? Melvin, is it Melvin Ingram, I think? They tried to make a trade for him, but but clearly the Steelers didn't want to trade him inside of the conference. They were like, no, we'll trade him outside the conference. But Rodgers throws it, and it is caught by the tight end. That's going to be a first down. Great job by Tunyon to make that catch because it was kind of low, but great job by him to make that play, get the first down, picked up 15 yards on the play for him. So there's hope, but your Chiefs need to definitely make a move, I feel, before the trade deadline. This is one of the teams that they're in a position. If you guys make the right move before the trade deadline, get a couple guys back from injuries and stuff, it could definitely turn around. But right now in the current state, they need some help. All right, here we go. Rodgers up under center here. Trips towards the top of the screen. One receiver towards the bottom. Takes the snap. Fakes it to the back. Tosses it to the receiver. And let's see. He's going. He's running. Lowers his shoulder. And he picks up a first down. What a play. What a play. That's a gain of 11 yards on the play by the rookie. So Green Bay getting creative here. Already, we see a couple receivers here get a chance to carry the ball here. You also see A.J. Dillon was utilized a lot in the last drive, in addition to Aaron Jones. Here we go, 1st and 10. All right, so here we go in the shotgun. You've got 3 receivers on the play. I believe Dillon's the back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion, takes a snap, tosses it to Dillon. Dillon, he cuts, he makes a couple guys miss. Okay. Great job to pick up 4 yards on the play. It's going to make it 2nd and 6. Again, we're all tied up 7 apiece. We're here in the second quarter, 8 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in this one. Mike says, totally forgot who predicted the Chiefs who. Mike says that Chiefs big money all to Mahomes roster. And so, Mahomes got to play up to the money though. And he's trying to make the plays. He is going deep. He's trying to make it happen. Trying a little too hard though right now. Meanwhile, out of the shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield with him. He takes it. Hands to A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon gets tripped up. Gains about a yard on the carry. That's going to make it 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 at the Arizona 49-yard line. So basic Baker, you say? And let's see. Deb Collector, thank you so much for joining the stream, man. Glad to have you here. And you've got, let's see, you say Arizona. All right, so what's your final score projection with this one? How bad you got Arizona winning? But glad to have you. And let's see. Country Boys, thank you so much for coming through. You say Green Bay go. So what's your final score projection as well in this one? But here we are at a pivotal 3rd and 5 right now. All right, so it looks like they're going to burn the timeout. All right, so they're going to burn a timeout here. Got to make sure they get the proper play call for 3rd and 5 here from Arizona 49-yard line. But let me know your final score projection here, and glad to have you on the stream. And so let's see, Stimulus Updates 2021. Love that title there. You say, who's winning? So right now it's tied up 7 apiece. Tied up 7-7 so far in this one. And Green Bay has the ball right now. They're about at midfield. And with a key 3rd down coming up here at 3rd and 5. So far in this game, Aaron Rodgers, he's 8 of 13 through the air, 59 yards passing. Meanwhile, Kyler Murray, 4 of 6, 73 yards through the air. On the ground, the leading rusher so far, A.J. Dillon for the Packers, 8 carries, 42 yards. You look at the Arizona Cardinals, 2 carries, 15 yards for Chase Edmonds, and a touchdown. So those are your leading rushers so far in this one. Here we go, 3rd and 5. Rodgers in the shotgun. He's got 5 wide. Jones goes in motion. He takes the snap, throws it to Jones, and Jones is tackled for a loss of 1 yard on the play. So that's going to bring up 4th and 6. What a stop there by the Arizona Cardinals. But Stimulus, let me know who you got winning this one and your final score projection. Again, glad to have you here on the stream. And so Credit Game says Kyler Murray is fantastic. Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree with that. I mean, Kyler Murray, I projected this was going to be an MVP caliber season of him. Of course, didn't know that Tom Brady was going to go out there and outdo himself this year at this age, but should have seen that one coming. But of course, he'd be my runner-up right now if that was today. But thank you so much for coming through for the stream. Let me know who you get. Well, let me know your final score projection for this one. Meanwhile, punt is on the way. Fair catch is simple. He touched it, though. Did he touch it? Did he touch it? Did he touch it? Packers think they have the ball. Referee says otherwise, though. Referee says it's Cardinals football. Show me a replay. Did he touch it? Ooh. He did touch it. It touched his finger. It did touch him. It did touch him. He did touch it with a finger. That's messed up. They got to look at this one. He definitely touched it and all like that. And because he didn't even try to go for the ball to play it off like he didn't touch it, his teammate stood there, didn't go for the ball. Big time mistake. But yeah, appreciate you guys for coming through for the stream, guys. Absolutely. And make sure you guys press the thumbs up button as well, man. Definitely press that thumbs up button. Let's see if we can get the 20 thumbs up before halftime here. But yeah, AJ Dillon is being used tremendously today, and I literally just dropped him in my other league, so I'm kicking myself for that. Absolutely kicking myself. I doubt I'll be able to get him back, but let's see if I can. Absolutely. But yeah, both teams tied up 7 apiece right now. We've got Green Bay here driving so far on this drive. Last drive they had was 14 plays, 75 yards, 8 minutes and 25 seconds. This current drive is 7 plays, 34 yards, 4 minutes and 4 seconds off the clock in terms of what they were able to do. Obviously, they punt the ball, but if this ends up being Green Bay football here, look out. Look out. That will give them an opportunity to get yet another touchdown. Those are mistakes you can't have. When you're entrusted on special teams to be the punt returner, it is your job to protect the football and make the proper decisions. Now, obviously, he tried to go for the ball, tried to back up at the last second, but it touched his finger. And if it did like I think it did, then, yeah, that's a big, costly mistake right there. But of course, waiting for the commercial to come to an end here so we can see what exactly the official ruling is from the referees. All right, so Green Bay wins that when the returner did indeed touch the ball. All right, so that's going to be a turnover there, a costly one. That's one that you simply cannot have. You cannot do it. Let's see. Michael says 24 thumbs up. Word 24. Oh, wow. That is great, guys. Really appreciate that. 25 now. That is wow. Really appreciate you guys for coming through. Talk about support. Really appreciate you guys so much. So much. Let's see. Aaron Rodgers up under center here. One back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. Takes a snap. Fakes it to the back. Rodgers is looking. He throws it up there. And it is. Whoa. Is that a catch? Wow. What a touchdown. Was that Mercedes Lewis? He's still in the NFL, guys? Wow. What a touchdown. I mean, he grabbed that like he was grabbing a plate at a restaurant, guys. Like, what a catch. One-handed. Did he get both feet in? That looked too good to be true. Too good to be true. Too good to be true. I knew it had to be too good to be true. But that would have been one heck of a catch right there. If he was able to catch it like that, man. Man, I know that's one that he wishes he could have back. He thought he had a touchdown there. So they take the points off. I like the play call, though. I like the play call. Everybody's thinking run right now. What a play call. you want to make me happy, though, target Randall Cobb. Get Randall Cobb in the end zone somehow, some way, and help my fantasy football team. That'll help a lot. See, Cam says, hey, Cam, thank you so much for coming through for the stream, man. Glad to have you here. Let me know your final score projection and who you got winning this one. And you say that you're 25th. Gotcha. Appreciate you. Meanwhile, Rodgers takes the snap. He's looking. He's running. He bootlegs. He throws it. Ball's in the air. Incomplete. Still incomplete. So he was aiming for Winfrey. Incomplete. So now we've got a big-time third down coming up. If you're Green Bay, you really want to get this touchdown here. Like, you really want to get a touchdown. Obviously, if you don't, you take the 3 points, but you really want a touchdown. But here we go, 3rd and goal here. 3rd down. Out of the shotgun. 4 receivers, 1 tight end on the play. Rodgers takes the snap. He's looking. Rodgers throws it up to Randall Cobb. Incomplete. Oh, man, Rodgers. Randall Cobb is looking like, where's the flag? He's looking for the flag, but there is none to be found. Oh, come on, man. If you make that catch, that really helps my fantasy football team. Man. Let's see. Cam says he's got the Cardinals winning 34-31. All right, so another one for the Cardinals here. So far, Cardinals are dominating this chat in the stream. I know 2 people have the Packers so far in this one. All right, field goal attempt. Kick is up. Kick is good. So you feel like you left points on the table if you're the Packers, but at the end of the day, you did get something for your efforts there on that drive. So Green Bay leads this one 10-7 in the second quarter, 6 minutes and 24 seconds left to go before the half. So far in this game, Aaron Rodgers, he's 9 of 17. 57 yards so far passing in this one. Aaron Rodgers, you expect a lot more, but obviously without his top receiving targets, he's having to be the facilitator, honestly. He's really having to be that guy. And let's see, Kyler Murray, he's 4 of 6, 73 yards passing in this one. But it was Chase Edmonds that had the 11-yard touchdown run in this one. So 10-7 is the score so far in this one, and Green Bay's up by 3. And so, hey, Cam, appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, with the big-time super chat there. Appreciate you. And so let's see. Mike says, hope you break the old record of 26. Hey, I hope we shatter that record. If we can get past that record, and let me know once we pass that one, because sometimes my phone's a little bit behind in terms of the likes and stuff, but let me know when we pass that one. But yeah, Mike, this is going to be a magical night tonight. Who knows? We might end up having more likes than the actual points scored at the end of the game in this one. Let's see. And so Cam says, where the heck is Kirk? And so Christian Kirk for the Cardinals. He needs him for his fantasy football team. I need for Randall Cobb to get in the end zone in this game. When he missed on that catch right there, I was mad right there because I need him for my fantasy football team. I do. See, I need Kirk for my league. I know it's a struggle tonight. It's a struggle for tonight. It really is a struggle. If Randall Cobb does not perform for me tonight, make it known he's going to be on the open market after this game in my fantasy football league. I picked him up specifically for tonight. But yeah, here we go so far in this one. I mean, when you look at the total yards as a team on the ground, the Packers, 14 carries, 68 yards. A.J. Dillon, 8 carries, 42 yards. And this one averaging 5.3 yards a carry. I mean, he's getting yards after contact in this one. Aaron Jones, 5 carries, 15 yards. He's got a touchdown in this one as well. He's also got 4 receptions for 18 yards as well in this one. They've been utilizing him on those 5 wide sets. Let him go in motion, then throw it to him immediately and let him make some plays. They're really trying to utilize him and A.J. Dillon to try to counter what they're lacking at the wide receiver position so far in this one. Meanwhile, we're about to have a kickoff here. Mason Crosby kicks it off. Let's see if we'll get a return. And we will get a return. Let's see, 10. And let's go. He's trying to make something happen. All the way to the 14-yard line, 15-yard line. So that was Randall Moore trying to make up for that fumble that he had, that muff that he had earlier on the punt and ends up putting his team behind where he would have been if he just lets that one just stay in the end zone. All right, so here we go. Can the Cardinals respond here in the second quarter? 6 minutes, 18 seconds left to go before the half. You see Hopkins on the sideline, and you might want to see him in the game here if you're a Cardinals fan for sure. But here we go in the shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield. One goes in motion, they hand it to the back. And that's going to be a pickup of, say, about 3 yards on the carry. That's James Conner on the carry. All right, so we're looking at a 2nd and 7 here. All right, so they got Hopkins out with the hamstring, so this might actually help your cause for Christian Kirk out there to go out there and get some more targets now. But here we are in the shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, 1 back in the backfield with Murray. Murray takes a snap, he's looking. Packers send 5, he throws it, and it is caught, but there's a penalty. That was Christian Kirk with the reception, but there is a penalty. Let's see what the call is going to be. All right, so it's saying that it's possibly going to be against Green Bay. Let's see if that is indeed the call. Oh, man, it should be. I mean, he tried to bear hug the man out there. Like, you can't do that. All right, so yeah, okay, nice reception there by Kirk on that one. All right, so yeah, we'll add that. So yeah, that was defensive hold in there. So yeah, wipe that one away. So here we go, 1st and 10. Again, second quarter, 5 minutes and 32 seconds left to go before the half. Cardinals line up in the shotgun. You see the time of possession. Green Bay has been dominating time of possession. 16 minutes, 49 seconds to the Cardinals, 7 minutes and 34 seconds. Murray takes the snap. He hands it to the back. And Connor's looking for something. And he ekes out a good 4 yards on the carry. That should make it 2nd and 6. Yes, 2nd and 6 coming up here. All right, out of the shotgun formation here. Got about 3 receivers. Tight end on the play. 1 back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion, takes it, fakes it to the back. Murray's looking. He feels the pressure. He's moving. He throws it, and it is incomplete. It is incomplete. He was going for A.J. Green, but the defense said not so. They said not so. Now we're looking at a 3rd and 6 situation. Again, second quarter, 4 minutes, 41 seconds. Packers lead this one 10-7. Cardinals with the football. Yeah, Kyler Murray felt that pressure coming towards him, so he threw it up, gave his receiver a chance, but wasn't meant to be. So here we go, 3rd and 6. Very important to convert these 3rd downs. I feel like the teams that have been converting 3rd downs have been the teams that have been scoring in this one. Takes a snap. Green Bay sends 4. Murray throws it. Ooh, almost picked off. Got to be careful with that one. So that's going to be incomplete. They're going to punt the ball back to the Green Bay Packers. That leaves the Packers with 4 minutes and 37 seconds left before the half. And this game right now is definitely living up to all the hype. All right, we got the punt team out there. Let's see if we get a nice clean punt. Punt is off. See if we get a return. All right, fair catch is called. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 16-yard line. Second quarter, 4 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. Green Bay's up by 3, 10-7. All right, so here we go. Rodgers is going to line up under center here. You've got 3 receivers on the play, 1 tight end, 1 back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion, takes the snap, hands it to the back. That's A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon gets about a good 4 yards on the carry. So A.J. Dillon's used early and often so far in this game. That's going to make it 2nd and 7 coming up. All right, so here we go in the shotgun formation. Trips towards the top of the screen. 1 back in the backfield with Rodgers. Receiver goes in motion. 5 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Cardinals send pressure up the middle. He throws it. That's Randall Cobbs. Randall Cobbs. Can he get the first down? He's about a yard shy of the first down. Well, that's a favorable marking there. Okay. So I think they're going to try to measure this one. But it looks like he picked up the first down based upon where they marked it at. That was a great job by A.J. Dillon on the play, though. Coming in, pressure's coming up the middle. They didn't send a lot of guys, but they sent it across the middle. A.J. came up, made the block. Rodgers believed in him, made the right throw. Good job there. 1st and 10 for the Packers. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go before the half. Rodgers up under center. 3 receivers on the play. 1 back in the backfield. 1 tight end as well. Receiver goes in motion. Tosses it to the back. A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon. He's got some room to work with here, and he picks up a good 8 yards on the carry. And so I like this for A.J. Dillon because he's the kind of running back with his physicality that throughout the course of the game and also throughout the season, I feel like he runs harder as the game goes on because he's got that big body built to him. And so he's the kind of physical runner that as the game continues to go on, he'll become more and more effective. Combine that with Aaron Jones and what he's got, and yeah, you got to like it if you're the Packers here. You had to know that was going to be the game plan coming into this one. 79 yards on the ground. Meanwhile, Rodgers up under center and back in the backfield. 2 tight ends, takes it, hands it to the back. A.J. Dillon lowers his shoulders and picks up the first down and then some. About a good 5 yards on the play. So how about A.J. Dillon? That should take us very well to the 2-minute warning, though. And yeah, that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So at the 2-minute warning, we have the Packers up on the road, 10-7 against the undefeated Arizona Cardinals. You know, this is a big game for both of these teams. You know, a loss could really shape up the playoff standings a little bit differently depending on who wins this game, of course. But big for both of these teams, but especially if you're the Cardinals, because you know the Rams, they're still 1 game behind you. You beat them head-to-head, so you get that benefit of the doubt, but still, you want to keep winning. You want to keep winning. And at home here against the Packers that are shorthanded, you want to win if you're the Cardinals for sure in this one. And if you're the Packers, hey, you're doing a great job. This is exactly what you wanted to do coming into the game. You're running the ball. You're still, Aaron Rodgers, he's still Aaron Rodgers out there. So the threat of him passing the ball still there. But yeah, the run game is coming up big in this one, especially A.J. Dillon right now. 11 carries, 59 yards. And as a team, 17 carries for 85 yards here in the first half. That's important. That's important. Passing the ball wise, both teams haven't been able to pass it as much. Obviously, Hopkins right now being sidelined with that hamstring injury. He's questionable to return in that one. We'll continue to monitor his situation on that one, but we'll see. Mike says, it says Rodgers only 64 yards. It feels weird, doesn't it? It feels weird. I am so glad I did not start Aaron Rodgers tonight because I was like, he doesn't have enough weapons out there. I'll take my chances with Justin Herbert against the Pats defense in my fantasy football league. But yeah, only 64 yards. So yeah, basically everybody that started Aaron Rodgers in your fantasy football league, look out. It's going to be a long week, possibly. Unless he comes out in the second half and light it up. But the game plan clearly is to utilize the other Aaron tonight along with A.J. Dillon. And I like that game plan for them. That is working out. But yeah, 64 yards passing for him. Kyler Murray has 69 yards passing. So both teams aren't really passing it as much. But the Packers' run game has been the difference so far in this one. And so I'll go ahead and pose a question for you guys real quick in the chat section. I'll go ahead and get back to doing more of these questions as I used to do when it comes to these games here. I used to do it a lot during basketball season in the playoffs last year, but let me see. All right, so I just posed this question here in the chat section for you guys, and I'll leave it up there. Meanwhile, Rodgers up under center, got 3 receivers on the play. Receiver goes in motion, one back in the backfield, takes the snap, hands it to the back. He's met at the line, and yeah, he gains a yard on the play. That was Aaron Jones with the carry. So now they are at midfield. Again, this drive right now has 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go before the half. So, yeah, they got to run that 2-minute offense there and see if they can get it into the end zone. It's 2nd and 9. All right, so there goes Rodgers. Three receivers on the play and 1 tight end, 1 back in the backfield with him. Cardinals got 4 guys on the line. Cardinals send 4. They hand it to the back. That is Jones. And Jones, he picks up what looks like, is it a first down? I'm thinking he got the first. And it looks like he got the first down on the play. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball at, let's see. Yeah, so now we're at midfield here. So, yeah, that hole was there. Clearly the defense was thinking run. But out of the shotgun, got 1 minute, 4 seconds left. 1 timeout for the Packers. Takes the snap out of the shotgun. He throws it. And it is incomplete. Incomplete. The rookie wide receiver dropped it on the play. So here we go, 2nd and 10. So with 57 seconds left to go, let's see how the Packers play this one. Will they still continue to try to run the ball, or will they try to air it out a little bit more, given that they've only got 1 timeout here? And you have to think that they're playing to try to score. All right, but here we go in the shotgun. 4 receivers on the play, 1 back in the backfield with Rodgers. Takes a snap, hands it to the back, and the back is met for a loss of a couple yards. Makes the offensive coordinator look absolutely dumb for calling that play right there. You got to pass the ball. You play to win the game. Don't be conservative. Trust the guys you got out there. Do something. You got Aaron Rodgers. He won MVP last year. Pass the ball. That run play took off so much time off the clock. Meanwhile, here we go, 32 seconds. And now it's 3rd and 12 because you ran the ball. So now you got to pretty much waste time here. You got to waste time. I hate that 2nd down call that they did. Absolutely hate it. You should have passed the ball. But here they go in the shotgun. Cardinals got a lot of guys in the line. Rodgers takes the snap. Cardinals send pressure. Rodgers has to skip out of that one. Rodgers, he throws it. And it's always just out of the fingertips of the running back, Aaron Jones, on the play. So now that's going to be 4th down, just 5 seconds left. Why not just throw a Hail Mary? You got Aaron Rodgers. Why not just throw a Hail Mary? But I hate the 2nd down call that they had. Because of that 2nd down call not working out, they really just ran down the clock. If they got the first, great. If not, but yeah. With just 5 seconds left, you ultimately want to go ahead and try to throw a Hail Mary. And again, the question that I pose for you guys is, who's your all-time favorite Arizona Cardinals football player? Can be any Cardinal player that ever played for them, your all-time favorite Cardinals player. Definitely want to hear it in the live chat here. So let me know, who's your favorite all-time Cardinals player? All right, so the Green Bay Packers, they burned their final timeout. That's going to be their final timeout there on the play. So, yeah, you only got time really for a Hail Mary there. So put the receivers in with the best vertical out there. Put some tight ends if you got to. Some guys that have some ups out there that can box out and make a play. And hope that you get lucky, because that's what it all comes down to. All right, so here we go. All right, here we go. 4th and 12. 5 seconds left to go before the half. Can we see a miracle? Will we see something special from Aaron Rodgers? Takes a snap. He's bootlegging. He's looking. He throws it up there deep. Will it be caught? And it is. Is it an interception? Incomplete. All right, so it's incomplete. Incomplete. And that's going to be your score at the half. At the half, the Packers lead 10-7 in this one. Going into the half, the story so far in this has been the ground game for the Green Bay Packers collectively as a team. 20 carries, 93 yards. For the Cardinals, the biggest mistake they had was that muff punt, in which it ended up costing them because the Packers were able to convert and get at least some points off of that. But the Cardinals defense did a good job of making sure that it wasn't a touchdown as opposed to a field goal. So I will give them credit for that. I will give them credit for that. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. 1 second. All right, 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so Mike, he says he's got an answer for the question. He says the easiest question ever. He says Fitzgerald, Larry Fitzgerald. Can't forget about Larry Fitzgerald. I mean, I know before the start of the season when they was asking him if he's going to retire or not, he's like, he'll just see how it goes. So honestly, it seemed like he didn't really want to come back. But man, you have to think if this year's going to be something special, I would really want for him to be a part of that season for real, especially if this ends up being a Super Bowl run. I definitely want to see him a part of that because there are many times where he could have asked to leave Arizona, but he opted not to. He was loyal to the fan base down there in Arizona for the Cardinals. He wanted to stay with them throughout his entire career. I remember a couple of times, the Patriots came up in terms of potential landing spot, but he's like, no, I'm here at the Cardinals. I'm staying with the Cardinals regardless, even when they were going through bad times. And you don't see that very often from players. So a lot of respect for Larry Fitzgerald. Absolutely. Mike says, get them off Jim Clausen mode. Right? Get them off of Jimmy Clausen mode, please. Absolutely. And so now at this point of the thing, it'll be a great time for us to go through some of the games that will be coming up for the NFL season so I can see how you guys feel about the games that will be coming up and some of your picks for the NFL games that will be coming up. As well as I'll take this time to announce that, of course, the next stream is going to be Saturday when we see Michigan versus Michigan State. Both teams are coming into this game 7-0. Excuse me. Obviously, they're both in the state of Michigan. This is going to be a very intense one. This is about bragging rights. This is about playing for the Big Ten championship. This is about college football playoff aspirations. This is two teams in the top 10 that's out there trying to show that they have what it takes to win it all. So Michigan versus Michigan State, definitely looking forward to seeing that one. We did have Michigan State on the stream earlier when we streamed Michigan State versus Miami, but this will be the first look that we'll get to take at Michigan in this matchup. Saturday is going to present a lot of great college football matchups. But yeah, that's going to be the matchup that I have scheduled for the stream. And so definitely make sure you guys do have your notifications on. I've already got the stream set up. So if you want to have your alerts set up, you should be able to find the stream there and then just go ahead and put the reminder for that one. But let's see. So far in this one. All right, Mike, are you ready to go through the list of games here for this upcoming week? And let me know which teams you got, along with your final score projections. And meanwhile, this has turned into quite the running affair. I am so glad I stuck with my gut and did not start Aaron Rodgers in this one. But Randall Cobb, I just need a little bit more from Randall Cobb. If he can get in the end zone one time in this game, I'm a happy man, especially if it's like a deep bomb or something like that. Absolutely. Let's see. Meanwhile, while we wait on that. All right, give me 1 second here, clearing out some of these. All right, so let's see. Mike says, let's do it. You said you got your dummy list. Okay, bet. But yeah, hey, I mean, last Saturday's stream was outstanding with college football. So I really am looking forward to Saturday's stream here. Michigan versus Michigan State, 2 undefeated teams, 2 teams going to play hard-nosed football. That one I feel could be a very close game that goes down to the wire. That could go either way. With it being at Michigan State, it really could go either way. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that matchup there for sure. I'm a Big Ten guy at heart, so I love seeing Big Ten matchups, especially big-time Big Ten matchups. But let's go ahead and get some of these games on the way here. Let's see. Mike says, college was great, unexpected. Exactly, man. I mean, talk about pulling the audible at the right time and calling the perfect audible. That Fighting Illini versus Penn State game, what a game that was indeed. What a game that was. All right, so first up, let's see. You said the 1 p.m.s. Yeah, so let's see. All right, so I'll start off with an easy one here. The Bengals at 5-2, going on the road at the 1-5 Jets, who's going to be starting Mike White at quarterback. So yeah, the Bengals at the Jets. I projected the Bengals to beat the Jets. I believe my final score was like 42-13. Bengals over the Jets. That was my final score. So definitely let me know your final score in that one. All right, and so next up was the Titans at 5-2, going down to the Colts at 3-4. Had the Colts win in that one. I know we just scored my final score. I believe it was like 26-20. Would not be surprised if that game ended up going to overtime, and then the Colts end up scoring on a touchdown first and winning 26-20 off of some miracle big-time reception by Michael Pittman or something like that over the defensive back or something like that. So 26-20 and an upset, a big upset, I would say that would be. I know the Titans should be favored. About 90% of the country is going to be going with the Titans there, but I think the Colts can pull an upset with that one. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see. Mike says Bengals 26-13. I got 42. Okay, so you think the Jets are going to keep it a little bit closer? Okay. Michael says Bengals 40-17. All right, Michael, 40-17. I like that. Let's see. Mike says Titans. Let's see. Yeah, 26-20. Yep. And you got 32-17 Titans. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely see that being the case as well. Definitely could. I mean, if the Titans win, it could be pretty big as well. Let's see. Mike says Mike think big win too. And so, all right. Next up, we've got, this should be an easy one here. The Rams going down to the Houston Texans. 2 teams with opposite records. The Rams 6-1. Texans 1-6. I'm not sure if Terod's going to be back for this one, but I would have to imagine if I'm Houston, I'll rest him one more week and go ahead and put Davis Mills out there once again. But yeah, I fully expect the Rams to win regardless about that. I don't remember my final score projection for this one, but I know I had it pretty big there for the Rams over the Houston Texans. All right, next was the Steelers at 3-3 on the road at the Cleveland Browns, who are currently 4-3. Now, in that matchup there, I feel the Browns would be smart to start Case Keenum in that one. I mean, an injured Baker Mayfield, you just don't want to mess him up. You don't want to mess up his shoulder, and quite frankly, I don't know how effective he's going to be with those injuries. OBJ has just been MIA. Like, they should just stop calling him OBJ and just call him MIA because he's missing. We've got a search party looking for him. Still can't find him. Searching with a flashlight. Still can't find him. No idea what's going on with OBJ there. But, I mean, outside of that, though, for the Browns, I mean, hey, they've got a solid running back room. I got to tip my hat to those guys. Love their running back room. And against the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think it's going to be a hard-fought game, kind of like what we saw last time. And so I got the Browns winning by 3, 20-17. I think this is one of those games they just find a way to win. They find a way to win at home for this one. But it very well could be Steelers, but I went Cleveland on this one. I'll go ahead and see where you guys are right now. All right, so Michael Scott, the Rams winning 36-17. Okay, definitely can see that. 36-17. Mike's got the Rams. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I had the Rams winning 34-12. Okay, and you got the Rams winning 27-17. Okay, so Mike's feeling pretty generous, I see, for some of these games. Not too many big-time, games either way. Okay. Mike says we're all close. And so that time we are. And so Mike has got the Steelers winning. Okay, Steelers. Definitely can see them winning. They should win. But I don't know. I just got a gut feeling. So I went with my gut feeling on this one. I just got a gut feeling on this one. But, I mean, either way, whoever wins this game, that'll be big for their season. If Cleveland can win, they'll be at 5-3 and right back. And then the world's going to feel a lot better for them with a win there. If Pittsburgh wins, they'll be 4-3. So the world's going to be feeling better for them as well moving forward, especially if one of the top teams can fall as well. But, yeah, that's definitely the case right there. So this is a big-time game for them. Big-time game. Mike says JB 20-17 Browns. And you got the Steelers 27-24. And so we both got a close game. It's just, hey, different opinion in terms of who wins. But, hey, got to love it. That's what we love about football, right? That's what we love about it. Speaking of love, if 80s is watching right now, we're about to show his team some love here. The Eagles, 2-5 on the road at the Detroit Lions, who are 0-7. Now, this is a game that I've heard some people say that this could be the Detroit's chance for a first win. Is it possible? Yes. Will it happen, though? I got the Eagles winning that one. I remember I think I picked 28-22. Eagles over Detroit with the win on the road. So that is my pick for that one. 49ers versus the Bears. Who did I go with in that one? I think I went with the Bears on that one, in spite of the fact that I'm not impressed with their offensive line, in spite of the fact that I feel like their coach should have been fired after week 2 for the Chicago Bears. They've held on to him way too long, but they still have a chance to be at 500 at this point in the season if the Bears can come through and win this game. But Justin Fields, after the performance that he had, that would hurt anybody's confidence. That would hurt anybody's confidence. Believe me, I understand that just by a couple Madden games online. You get destroyed like that, that'll hurt your confidence. So I hope that he's able to bounce back. I still believe in the kid's future. I mean, he's got nothing really to work with so much out there. And I feel bad for Allen Robinson as well. He's trying to go out there, have a great season, earn a big payday. And quite frankly, they're ruining this man's career. Trade him to the Patriots if they don't want to play him that much. We'll figure out a way to use him. But I'm just saying. All right, let's see. Mike says, JB 28-19 Eagles. So it's 28-19. All right, 28-19. All right. So my bad on that one. So 28-19 over Detroit. And you got 24-17 Eagles over the Lions. Yeah, I feel like this is just going to be a close game right there for sure in that one. Detroit's going to find a way to lose it, though. They tend to play about 2, maybe 3 quarters, but they end up not playing 1 quarter. And the Eagles, they know they have to come out and win there. They cannot show their face in the city of brotherly love if they go down there and lose to Detroit and give Detroit their first win. They will not be able to show their faces. Ticket sales will drop drastically if they lose this game. They got to win this one. They have to win this one. Have to win this one. Let's see. Mike says JB 13-19 Bears. Yeah, 19-13. I can see that. And you got 19-17 49ers. Okay. All right, so you got the 49ers winning that one. All right. I'm sure Jay and the Bay will be happy to hear that. But meanwhile, we're about to return to action here. Kickoff is about to be on the way. And it is. Let's see if we'll get a return here by the Cardinals. And we will get a return. All right, 10, 15, 20, 25. Still his feet to about the 27, but there is a penalty. There is a penalty. So you know what that means? Bring it back. Bring it back. All right, so they're going to call holding against the Cardinals. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Ball at the 15-yard line. So, yeah, Cardinals, they really didn't have the ball that much on offense to get going. So, Green Bay did a great job with time of possession. You have to imagine that was the game plan entering. But here we go. One back in the backfield. They hand it to the back. Back cuts up. That's going to be a pickup of about a good 3 yards on the play. Pick up a 3 yard. It's going to make it 2nd down coming up. All right, out of the shotgun. A little bit of tempo here. Fakes it to the back. Murray's looking. Pressure's on him. He trips. He tripped. He's going to be sacked. That's going to count as a sack. Kyler Murray went down super fast on that one. So that is going to be a sack, and that sack is a loss of 9 yards on the play. So what a play by Green Bay. I mean, that's just a simple case of the lineman getting beat and the quarterback tripping up at the worst possible time. But here we go, 3rd and 17. Let's see what's going to happen here. 5 wide on the play. Can Kyler Murray make a play for the Cardinals? He takes a snap. Green Bay sends pressure. Ball tipped up, picked off. It is picked off by the defensive back. What a play. What a play. Big time turnover right there. Kyler Murray, what are you doing? Off the receiver hands. That's on the receiver. I get it. That's on Moore. Moore has the Butterfinger syndrome. Heavy time in this one. This man needs heavy duty type of Gorilla Glue on his hands right now because everything is bouncing off. We got punts bouncing off. We got catches bouncing off. He's hurting his team big time right now. Put him on the bench, coach. Put him on the bench. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. He gifted it to the defense right to him. Right to him. My goodness. You know what? The Green Bay Packers, they don't need wide receivers with hands when you're going to gift it to the other team like that. My goodness. And here we go. Aaron Rodgers and company taking over. 1st and 10. Ball at about the 14-yard line. Takes a snap. Hands it to the back. Jones looking for a hole. Jones picks up a good 6 yards on the carry. About 6-7 yards on the carry. So now Green Bay finds himself in position once again to try to capitalize off another mistake by the Cardinals here. This time early in the 3rd quarter. You can't win games if you're turning the ball over. You can't do it. You can't do it. You got to remember what got you there this far. All right, but here we go. Rodgers facing the 2nd and 3 out of the shotgun. 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. 1 receiver towards the top of the formation. Jones is the back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. Rodgers takes a snap, fakes it to Jones. Throws it incomplete. Poor accuracy on that one. You got to be able to hit your dude on that one. You can tell he's missing his receivers because he's used to them running his route a certain way. That's why they're running the ball heavily. But yeah, that time, that was incomplete on that one. And Rodgers is definitely not blessing that receiver right now. That's for sure. But here we are, 3rd and 3. We're at the top of the 3rd quarter with about 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Green Bay's got the ball and the lead, but can they get the touchdown? The important 3rd down here. Rodgers up under center. Jones goes in motion, takes it. He hands it to the back, A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon trying to make something out of nothing. Is able to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage there, but it's going to bring up 4th and 3. So after the turnover, will the Cardinals defense hold them to yet another field goal attempt? So how about that Cardinals defense? Playing with a ton of pride out there. They're playing with a lot of heart, even though in a bad situation once again against the guy that they once called that bad man, Aaron Rodgers, and they're still finding a way to hold up their zone. Will the Packers actually go for it, though? Or will they just try to draw them off sides? Here we go in the shotgun. All right, you got about 4 receivers on the play, 1 back in the backfield with him. That's Jones. They're going to call a timeout, though. Got to call a timeout. Play clock was getting low. They're going to burn a timeout. All right, so while they call a timeout, they're going to talk with the coach, and we'll go through some of these comments right now. Let's see. Mike says, at commercial, JB, Bills 48-17. That's right. I got them winning 48-17. You get the Bills winning 42-17. Seems like I'm a little bit more confident in your Bills and you get more points than you are. But yeah, we're about the same, literally about the same there. Let's see, Mike says, I got Panthers 28-27. JB got Panthers 23-20. All right, so we both got the Panthers winning a close one. Let's see, you ask if Hopkins is still hurt. I believe he's still not in the game right now. Yes, still not in the game right now, but that could change at any moment. Meanwhile, Packers are coming onto the field. Important 4th down here. 3 receivers at the top of the screen. 1 receiver goes in motion. That's Randall Cobb. 1 back in the backfield. 1 tight end. Out of the shotgun. He takes a snap. He's looking. He throws it. And it is caught. It is caught. And that is Brown with the reception. That is Brown with the reception. I say on this play, you got to target your man Randall Cobb in the end zone. You two have chemistry. You know he can run the route the way you want the route ran. I say target Randall Cobb and help me feel a little bit better about starting this man tonight in fantasy football. Target him in the end zone. But here we go with a 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can punch it in the end zone, or will the Cardinals defense come up with a big stand here. They've got basically 4 tries to try to get 2 yards here out of the shotgun. Let's see. He takes a snap, fakes it, he looks and he throws it, and it is caught in the end zone. That's Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb. There is a penalty, however. I think it's gonna be roughing the passer, though. I think it's gonna be roughing the passer, so it should stand. Should still stand. What a touchdown throw to Randall Cobb by the Packers. What a play. And then I said it before, if I was the Packers, I would aim for the guy that I had the most chemistry with. This is why you begged them to basically bring Randall Cobb back in. You said, you do me that one solid, I'll be happy. And he dialed them up. That's the one guy that you know he's going to be where you want him to be at. And what a reception. What a big-time play by Randall Cobb, showing he can still make plays in the NFL. All right, so right now you've got the Packers up 16-7, waiting the extra point. Extra point is up, and it is good. Just barely inside there, 17-7. So how about that? We have the Packers up 17-7. The Cardinals in their first primetime matchup. You know, Randall Moore is hurting them right now. He's got the Butterfinger syndrome of a lifetime. I mean, they should get this man Butterfingers commercial right now. I mean, after this performance, he should accept that endorsement, honestly. Let's see, Mike says, call him Fitzgerald. And so there you go. He says, call him Fitzgerald. Call him in. I mean, but right now, Moore is trying to do too much right now. I mean, I know I'm talking about the kid, but he's trying to do too much right now to make up for that first mistake, and he ended up making another mistake. This time, the mistake cost him a touchdown. And you can see it in the way that every time the kickoff goes his way, he's going to return it now, regardless of if it's there or not. He's trying to make a play, trying too hard. This is a primetime matchup, the first primetime matchup of the undefeated Cardinals season. So, of course, they want to go out there and perform well. But now they got a little bit of adversity now that they're facing. But what a play so far in this one. What a play so far in this one. Meanwhile, with the Packers up 17-7 in the third quarter, 11 minutes and 37 seconds left to go, you've got Aaron Rodgers, 12 of 24, 71 yards passing, 1 touchdown and no interceptions. Has not been sacked tonight. Kyler Murray, just 4 of 9 for 73 yards and an interception. Now, I know that Hopkins situation, he's been listed as questionable with that hamstring. Obviously, he's a big part of their offense. He had that 55-yard reception earlier. It was a touchdown. They called it back, but the Cardinals were still able to get a touchdown on that drive. And since then, I mean, as a team, the Cardinals only have 33 yards on the ground so far in this one. They may want to consider getting the ground game going a little bit more in this one. And then you look at Green Bay rushing the ball. They've got 22 carries, 100 yards. A.J. Dillon, 12 carries, 59 yards. Aaron Jones, 9 carries, 30 yards. Speaking of Aaron Jones, he's got 4 receptions for 18 yards as well in this one. So there you have it. There you have it so far. Meanwhile, we're still waiting on the commercial to end and return back to action here and see what the Cardinals are going to try to do here. Now that they're down by 10, they're going to want to get something started here. You do not want to go 3 and out and give the ball right back to the Packers the way that they're playing right now. Kyler Murray, this is where you've got to step up for your team right now. These are the situations right here that builds a team even stronger. You're undefeated right now, yes, but this is a big test on a primetime matchup. Playoff teams that do well in the playoffs, they can respond well in this game. So we're about to learn a lot about this team here on a primetime matchup facing adversity like this. Kickoff is on the way. All right, we're going to get a return here. 15, all the way to the 19-yard line. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 19. So the Cardinals will take over at the 19. Well, I hope his good friend keeps looking for him for the sake of my fantasy football team. But here we go, 1st and 10. Murray's going to line up in the shotgun. You got trips towards the bottom of the screen, one receiver at the top, one back in the backfield with him. Murray takes a snap. He's looking. Green Bay sends 4. He throws it, and it is caught by A.J. Green. That's going to be a gain of about 9 yards on the reception. It's going to make it 2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball at about the 28-yard line. So far tonight, Kyler Murray, 5 of 10, 82 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Takes a snap, hands it to the back, and the back falls forward for 2 yards. That's going to be a 1st down. 1st and 10. Coming up, ball at the 30-yard line. Again, we're in the 3rd quarter. About 11 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter with the Packers up 17-7. Green Bay has 13 first downs in this game. Cardinals, they have 6. But they're going to line up in the shotgun here. 5 wide on the play. Kyler Murray's the quarterback in the backfield. No backs. Takes a snap. Green Bay sends pressure with 4. And what a completion that one is right there. That's going to be a pickup of about a good 8 yards on the play. What they're saying, the 1st down? Okay, 2nd down. Here we go. 2nd and 2. Takes a snap. He throws it, and it's caught. That's Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk trying to make something happen. Gets the 1st down. 1st down for the Arizona Cardinals. So now we're looking at a 1st and 10. Ball at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. They need to keep some momentum going here and keep these drives going. These drives have stalled way too much. They haven't had the ball enough. They got to get this offense cranked up. But here we go in the shotgun. 4 receivers on the play. One back in the backfield with Murray. Takes the snap. Green Bay sends 4. He's looking. Murray, he's going deep. And it is incomplete. He was aiming near A.J. Green. Great coverage on the play. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. You see that Hopkins is still on the sideline. Listed as questionable. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. 4 receivers on the play. One back in the backfield in the shotgun. Murray takes a snap. Green Bay sends 4. Murray throws it, and it's caught by A.J. Green. That's going to be about a 6-yard pickup on the play. So he went back-to-back times with A.J. Green. This time, A.J. Green made the reception. 3rd and 4 coming up. 3rd quarter, 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Cardinals have the ball, desperately looking to try to get a 1st down here and keep that momentum going. The last thing you want is for Green Bay to get the ball back. Here we go, shotgun. No backs in the backfield. 5 wide. Takes a snap. Green Bay sends 4. Murray looking. Pressure's around him. He's moving. Still running. Using that full speed. Throws it. Incomplete. Or is it caught or is it incomplete? I thought it hit the ground. They're saying it's 4th down. So it hit the ground. He was trying to go for A.J. Green for a 3rd time in a row. This time it didn't work. All right, so are they going to go for it here? All right, looks like they're going to go for it. All right, sometimes you got to roll the dice. Sometimes you got to make something happen. And on the season, they are 5 of 5. Let's see if they can make it 6 of 6. In the shotgun, no backs in the backfield, 5 wide. Green Bay, let's see if they send pressure. Murray takes a snap. Green Bay send 4. They throw it, and it is caught. What a reception that is. That's going to be a 1st down for the Arizona Cardinals. Great conversion there for the Cardinals. They really needed it. They took a gamble, and it paid off. What a play. What a play there by the Arizona Cardinals to convert on that huge 4th down play, which they really needed to get. So now A.J. Brown, you see him on the sideline. Hopkins wants to return. All right, so Murray, here we go, out of the shotgun. 4 receivers on the play. We got movement on Green Bay. That's going to get them 5 yards, going to make it 1st and 5. 80 says he's back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Right now, the Green Bay Packers are up 17-7. Cardinals have the ball. It just comes down to Randall Moore. He's been doing everything but, giving the Green Bay Packers more opportunities with his costly mistakes. A muff punt, and then the ball went off his hand for an interception. So Yeah, he's been costing his team right now. I know he wants to make up for it, but he's got to play smart, play with his composure. Meanwhile, out of the shotgun, 4 receivers on the play, 1 back in the backfield. This is where I would target Christian Kirk right here if I had a free shot. Murray takes a snap. Green Bay sends pressure. They loft it up, okay? What a catch. And all right. And Chase Edmonds gets the first down. Great job by him. He read his blocks perfectly, found a crease, was able to turn that into 8 yards. Now they're at Green Bay 33-yard line. So here we go with the first down. All right, so here we go. All right, there we go. Looks like Hopkins is back in the game at the top of the screen. I think I see him at the top of the screen. But here we go. No backs in the backfield. Couple tight ends here. Murray's looking. He throws it. And it's caught on the slant. And that's a first down. That's a first down, getting about 12 yards for Hopkins. So, yeah, immediately comes back in and has the impact. That's Hopkins for you. Here we go, 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. You've got, let's see, you've got 3 receivers, got the tight end, 1 back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion, takes it, fakes it to the back. Murray's looking, he throws it, and it's caught by his tight end. Zach Ertz, can he get in the end zone? No, he falls about a yard or two shy. A yard or two shy. And so I see that James Conner's in the game. This is probably the time where you look to feed him right now near the goal line. But what a play by Zach Ertz. All right, here we go. We got 4 receivers on the play, 1 back in the backfield. That's James Conner with him. Takes a snap. Hands it to the back. James Conner up the middle. He gets the touchdown. That's a touchdown for the Cardinals. Touchdown, Arizona. So they get a touchdown of their own here. And what a play. This all happened because they converted on that 4th down attempt. They took the gamble, and it paid off. And they were able to finish it on the drive for a touchdown. Great play. Great job by the team here. And now they got to wait for the extra point attempt. But what a play. That's a big touchdown here. Big touchdown here. They needed this. And now we'll see the extra point attempt. All right, kick is up. Kick is good. All right, so we've got a 17-14 game right now. Green Bay Packers have the lead, but the Arizona Cardinals, they have the touchdown. There you go. 17-14 is our score. Green Bay up by 3. So here we go, guys. A 3-point game. 3-point game. And yeah, so that play right, let's see. So that play right there was 12 plays, 81 yards, about 5 minutes and 15 seconds in terms of time of possession on that one for the Arizona Cardinals. And we're still here in the third quarter, 6 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in the third quarter. All right, let's see. While we're at the commercial right now, guess I'll go ahead and phrase another question. Meanwhile, I see, let's see. I think we're at 29 thumbs up I'm seeing. So let's see if who's going to be number 30 and get us to 30 on the stream. Let's see. All right, let's see. It wouldn't let me pose that question. Why? Sorry about that. Try to put a question up there, but it's not letting me put it up. All right, here we go. All right, so here's the question that I got for you guys right now while we're here at the commercial break. Who's your all-time favorite Steelers player? I asked about the Cardinals earlier. Obviously, favorite answer would be Larry Fitzgerald. We all pretty much know that. But yeah, for the Pittsburgh Steelers, that question gets a lot more difficult. So definitely let me know. I'll leave that up there for a couple minutes there. But let me know in the chat section, who's your all-time favorite Steelers player? But meanwhile, this game right here, Packers lead by 3 in this one, 17-14. Although the last two scores have really came off of mistakes for the Cardinals. So let's see if the Green Bay can drive the full course of the field without actually having mistakes out there. Kickoff's about to be on the way. All right, we're going to get a return by Green Bay here. Ooh, he came out. Oh, man. Oh, man, that looked like a nasty injury. Oh, man, that was a nasty injury. Oh, man. Do we really want to see the replay? Woo! See, these are the kind of plays that the NFL has been trying so hard to avoid. And you have to think after a hit like that, that's something that in the offseason that's they're gonna be talking about plays like that. These are the kind of hits they want to take out of the game. All right, let's see. Mike says, all right, so Mike says, good drive. Yeah, that was a good drive. That really was a good drive right there and a great finish. Mike says, 80s, where were you? Rodgers' hair is not going to make fun of itself. You know what? You got a very valid point there, Mike. You've got a very valid point there. Mike says, Bettis the bus. And so, all right, so yeah, obviously Jerome Bettis, that's definitely up there for me. Definitely, he's up there. Guys like him, Hines Ward, up there. Obviously, Troy Polamalu and what he meant for them. I mean, I can probably go Troy Polamalu. That's what I'm thinking. Troy Polamalu will probably be that great person for me. But there's some good Steelers out there. I mean, Santonio Holmes. I didn't even go into all of those other guys. I mean, even Alan Faneca. I mean, he's someone that probably would have come up in conversation for me. There's just so many great Steelers, like all time. It's just pick your era, pick your favorite player at that time. But I remember back in the day having to worry about a Troy Polamalu for the Steelers and Ed Reed for the Baltimore Ravens, all that stuff. Those guys were flying around the ball, flying around. All right, but let's see. Statistically speaking, so far in the game, let's see where everybody stands now. Aaron Rodgers, 12 of 24 for 71 yards. Here we are, more than halfway through the third quarter. Aaron Rodgers with 71 yards passing. He's got one touchdown, no interceptions, hasn't been sacked. Obviously, they've been really utilizing the run game. 22 carries, 100 yards. Meanwhile, I see that they're going to cart him off the field here. That was not good at all. Meanwhile, you have both, you've got the Packers player there. You've got the Cardinals player there. This is tough. This is tough. Let's see. Mike says, we're up to mallet mode now. So there you go. So, yeah, but I guess that's considered an upgrade there, up to mallet mode. But, yeah, I mean, hey, we've got a good one, 17-14 here. Let's see what happens. But obviously, hate to see injuries like that. You hate to see injuries like that. But if you're the Green Bay Packers, you definitely want to try to see if you can get something going here. Like keep this drive, sustain this drive, and keep scoring, because Cardinals, they got a little touchdown that time, got some confidence going. Green Bay has done a great job of controlling time of possession in this game, running the ball, and they're also winning the turnover battle because Green Bay themselves, they have not turned the ball over in this one, but you got the Cardinals with a pair of turnovers. So they're doing a great job, but yet they find themselves up by just 3. So that's something that they have to consider the rest of the way. They're doing great, but they have to continue to do what they've been doing. But yeah, for the Packers, though, it's going to come down to keep doing what you did in the first half. A great job of running A.J. Dillon along with Aaron Jones, utilizing those guys, in the ground game. Throughout the pass game, I want to see Randall Cobb use a little bit more than what he's been using, though he had the 1 touchdown there. But, quite frankly, of all the guys that you have at wide receiver, you got the most chemistry, the most history with him. So I would expect that you would utilize Randall Cobb a little bit more. So if I am making an adjustment, we're probably going to target him a little bit more. But, of course, keep utilizing Aaron Jones as well in that passing game. All right, so it's a good sign that he was able to put an arm up there, able to move. That's always a good sign. Rodgers up under center, 1 back in the backfield, got 2 receivers to the top of the screen, 1 goes in motion, takes the snap, heads to the back. A.J. Dillon spins around. A.J. Dillon stays on his feet. A.J. Dillon picks up 9 yards on the carry. Way to make something happen out there. A.J. Dillon, he's starting to run harder and harder out there. 2nd and 1. Not an easy guy to bring down. When you can run the ball, you do so many things. When you run the ball, first of all, you keep the clock moving, so you shorten the game, you give your defense a chance to rest and all like that. You keep the other team offense from getting heated up out there, and you keep moving the ball, win that time of possession thing, and you open up the passing game. So many things happen when you can run the ball. But here we are, 2nd and 1. 1 back in the backfield, got a pair of tight ends, 2 receivers as well. Rodgers up under center, 5 seconds on the play clock. Rodgers takes a snap. He's looking. Cardinals in 5. He just throws that one. That was, wow. Just threw that one. Just threw that one incomplete. Now we're looking at 3rd and 1. Looking at a 3rd and 1. You got to go back to your boy A.J. Dillon, though. You got to give him some more carries. He's just been running too good not to give him an opportunity to get 1 yard right now. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. Rodgers up under center. A.J. Dillon goes in motion. 2 backs in the backfield. They hand it to Dillon. Dillon, he powers forward, gets the 1st down. So what a play. I like it. 4 yards. I like it. So, yeah, A.J. Dillon. He's reminding me a lot of a guy by the name of Corey Dillon, who used to play running back for the Bengals and then Patriots throughout his career. So here we go, 1st and 10. Again, 3rd quarter, 4 minutes, 55 seconds left to go. Packers up 17-14. 1 back in the backfield, 3 receivers and a tight end. Ball at the 22-yard line. They hand it to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, he gets about a yard in the play. That's going to make it 2nd down, 2nd and 9. All right, so look at that play selection on the game. 25 passes, 25 rushes. You talk about balance, it doesn't get more balanced than that. But here we go in the shotgun. 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen, 1 back in the backfield with him. Now that back motion's out. Rodgers takes it. He throws it to Jones. It's the 3rd time tonight they ran that play. But this time, it's working. Oh, if he could have stayed on his feet, that could have been a touchdown. But he fell out. He went out of bounds. lost his balance. He picked up 19 yards on the play with that reception. Yeah, if he could have kept his footing there, that could have been a touchdown. All right, but here we go, 1st and 10. All right, 1st and 10, ball at the Packers' 42-yard line. Out of the shotgun, 4 receivers on the play. 1 receiver goes in motion, 1 back in the backfield with him. He hands it to the back, and that's going to be a pickup of 4 yards on the carry by Aaron Jones. That's going to make it 2nd and 6. Ball at the Green Bay 46. Again, we're in the 3rd quarter here. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. Green Bay's winning by 3, 17-14 over the undefeated Cardinals. And they have the ball right now. And they have been having their way so far on the ground. 118 yards rushing so far tonight in this one. A.J. Dillon's been leading the way with 72 carries. He's averaging 5.1 yards a carry. Here we go. 2nd and 6. 3rd quarter. Out of the shotgun. Receiver goes in motion. Rodgers takes a snap. Cardinals send 4. Rodgers stands in the pocket. He throws it. Across the middle. And that is Tunyon. And Tunyon, look at that. Oh, but he is grabbing his leg. Big time completion there for 33 yards. Takes it all the way to the Arizona Cardinals 21-yard line. But Ryan Tunyon, he immediately went down. Wonder if he pulled a hamstring or something. And let's see. Mike says, how are we doing on thumbs up? That's a good question. Let me take a look and see. All right. So on the thumbs up, we are at. Yes, so Tunyon's being looked at by the medical staff right now. He's currently down. But right now, we are currently at 31 thumbs up. So, yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, let's keep it going. And let's see if we can hit 40 before the end of this game. Like, really, let's shatter the old record there. But absolutely, we're doing fantastic right now. So, let's see. And so, Shantice, thank you so much for joining the stream. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for coming through. And so, yeah, definitely let me know which team are you rooting for in this one, or what's your final score projection for this one, or just who you got winning. But thank you so much for coming through on the stream and joining the live chat section. Appreciate you. But yeah, what a game it's been so far in this one. I mean, right now, I will say the biggest story is definitely it's the ground game for the Packers and the turnover for the Cardinals in this one. That's what's making the biggest difference in this one. Now, obviously, Randall Moore, he had those 2 turnovers, but other than that, outside of that, I mean, the Packers have really just been having their way when it comes to running the ball in this one. And that's really been able to help them account for the lack of weapons that they have right now at wide receiver due to a pair of receivers being out with COVID. But now they lose their starting tight end who seems to be getting helped off the field. We will see if he's going to be able to return or what the initial diagnosis is going to be for him. But that means Mercedes Lewis is going to be coming in the tight end for the Packers. Let's see. Shanti says, no problem. I had a premiere earlier this evening. Okay, nice. Glad to hear that. Nice. Glad to hear it. And glad to have you here with us. Meanwhile, Rodgers up under center, 1 back in the backfield, receiver goes in motion, takes a snap, fakes it to the back. He throws it to the tight end, and that's going to be a pickup of about 8 yards on the play. So nice play right there, to play fake, then to throw it to the tight end there and let him get to work. That's how you get a tight end implemented into the offense immediately. He's going to go to the sideline, though, after that reception. Again, I've said it before. I'll say it again. If I'm the Green Bay Packers, I probably want to utilize Randall Cobb a little bit more than how they're utilizing them. But other than that, I mean, they've been playing absolutely amazing right now. Keep running A.J. Dillon. That's the formula right there. We've got trips towards the bottom of the screen. 1 back in the backfield. That back is A.J. Dillon. Let's see what they do here. Rodgers up under center. 2nd and 1. Takes the snap. Hands it to the back. A.J. Dillon, he goes for it. That's going to be a first down for the Packers. First down for the Packers. Again, 3rd quarter, 1:15 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Green Bay's up by 3, 17-14 also have the ball, trying to punch it into the end zone here. A field goal makes it a 6-point game, but a touchdown makes it a 2-score game, and that's what the mindset has to be if you're the Green Bay Packers right now. If you're the Cardinals, you have to get a stop here. This drive is going on long enough right now. If you're the Arizona Cardinals in this one. All right, so here we go. Rodgers up under center, one back in the backfield. You've got two receivers towards the bottom of the screen. You've got one receiver going in motion from the top. They fake it. He's looking. He tried to throw a quick pass there to the back, out the backfield there for the screen. Didn't work. He didn't have enough time, honestly, to set that one up for Aaron Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. So here we go, 2nd and 10. Again, 36 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Packers up 17-14 in this one. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Rodgers in the shotgun again. 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Tight end goes up at the top. One back in the backfield with him. Rodgers takes it. Rodgers looking. Rodgers throws it to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, he's making a couple guys miss, but they get him, and that's going to be a gain of about maybe 5 yards on the play. All right, so yeah, that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5. They need 6 yards to get into the end zone. They can still pick up the first down and not get in the end zone. But so far in this one, 11 plays, 85 yards, 6 minutes, 22 seconds, and they're about to run out the rest of this third quarter here. So yeah, that's going to take us to the fourth quarter. So here we are, fourth quarter. It's about to start. And we're a 3-point game right now with the Packers knocking on the door. They're up 17-14 in this one. Again, this is Green Bay without their top 2, really top 3 wide receiver in this one. 2 due to COVID, 1 that's on IR. And so without your top receivers, they're out there with the lead here, dominating time of possession, running the ball at will, but can they finish in the end zone? That's going to be critical right there for the Green Bay Packers. And we'll find out that answer once we come back from halftime. I mean, not halftime, in the third quarter. All right, let's look at some defensive stats in this one. So here we are after 3 quarters. For the Arizona Cardinals, Jordan Hicks seems to be their leading tackler here. He's got 9 tackles, including 5 of those being solo tackles and 1 tackle for a loss. You've got Marquise Golden. He's got 2 quarterback hits for the Cardinals there. And so these are Cardinal players right here. Let's see. Chandler Jones has only had 1 tackle so far in this game. So a pretty quiet night for him. Jordan Phillips, he's got 3 tackles in this one as well. But Jalen Thompson, he's got 8 tackles in this one. So let's see. Does anybody have a sack for the Cardinals? No. Now for the Green Bay Packers, looking at some of their defensive stats here. DeAndre Campbell, he's got 5 tackles in this one, including 3 solo ones. And he's got 1 sack as well and 2 tackles for a loss. So he's been getting in the backfield at will in this one. Devondre Campbell in the backfield. And so, yeah, he's also got a quarterback hit in addition to that. So he's out there causing havoc for this team. Dean Lowry, he's also got a sack as well for the Green Bay Packers in this one. So, yeah, they've got 2 total sacks as a team for the Green Bay Packers on the Arizona Cardinals here. Henry Black also has an interception as well for the Green Bay Packers. So there you go, a little bit of defensive stats in this one as well. But it comes down to the fourth quarter here. Packers, Cardinals, primetime matchup. Arizona's first primetime matchup. They got a lot on the line here. They're undefeated. A loss here would allow for the Rams to potentially have the same record as them. And, of course, they won head-to-head, but you never want to lose and give your opponent a chance to catch up with you, especially when you're fighting this hard. Especially when you know the Green Bay Packers, they don't have 2 of their top players here. All right, guys, so here we go. We're about to return here in the fourth quarter. You see Tonyan being helped to the locker room here. That means this night's going to probably pretty much be done. But here we go. Aaron Rodgers, 3rd and 5. Big third down for both of these teams. Who's going to win it? Would it be the Cardinals defense or Packers offense? We're in a shotgun here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. Rodgers takes the snap. Rodgers pump fake. He throws it, and it is caught. Randall Cobbs for the touchdown. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. How about that? Randall Cobbs. He showed up big. He is showing up big in this one. Randall Cobbs is showing he still can put in some work. How about that? Helping the Packers and helping my fantasy football team as well. What about it? What about it? Mike says Cobb got good hands. He does. He does. Extra point is up, and it's good. So the Packers are up by 10, 24-14. So now I'll phrase the question for you guys now. Do you guys still have the Cardinals winning? Do you guys want to adjust your final scores? Those of you that picked the Cardinals, are you still standing firm with the Cardinals? Let me know your up-to-date scores right now. Let's see. Mike says, report tight end pulled his CM Christian McCaffrey tendon. That's messed up there, Mike, but probably so. Probably so. I mean, you hate to have that happen. It feels like those type of injuries always happen at the worst timing, worst case scenario. And so Shanti says, hey, Mike. And so there you go. Absolutely. But yeah, what a score there for the Green Bay Packers, guys. Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdown passes in this one. So a part of me is partially wishing I kind of started him, but he doesn't have the yards in this one. But man, what a performance. I got to tip my hat off to Matt LaFleur. He's out there coaching one heck of a game, honestly. One heck of a game. Okay, so Shanti says that honestly, it's going to be the Packers at this point. And so if the Cardinals cannot stop the Packers' ground game at all, then yeah, it really is looking that way because this ground game is something lethal. I mean, A.J. Dillon, when he got drafted by the Packers, even though last year he wasn't used because he was really the 3rd running back up until late in the season, and even then he was still the 3rd running back. Jamal Williams, he went to the Detroit Lions, and so now this gives A.J. Dillon an opportunity to be running back too. I had a feeling that he's going to be a bigger part of the offense, especially if you're playing a snow game. Who would not want to have a running back like A.J. Dillon in the backfield? The Packers' 2nd-round pick from last year's draft, not this year, last year's draft, out of Boston College. As the game goes on, as the season goes on, he becomes more and more and more effective. So I absolutely love having him there for the Green Bay Packers. And Randall Cobbs, I mean, hey, sometimes chemistry, that you can't replace chemistry. Can't do it. Can't do it. So Mike says it's that Bieber out there. There you go. And again, just a reminder, anybody that hasn't pressed the thumbs up button, make sure that you guys press the thumbs up button. If you're somebody that's watching for the first time, haven't joined the stream before, make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel. We do these play-by-plays regularly, so do make sure that you guys do come out and join me in future times. And if you have your notification bells turned on, you will be notified of when those streams are set up and when those streams are live. Meanwhile, kickoff is on the way. All right, it's going to be no return on that one. So now we've got the Cardinals coming out here. They've got a lot on the line here. They're undefeated. There's a pride thing. You want to go undefeated. Every team wants to be the team to play undefeated and win it all. You certainly don't want to lose to a team that's really just one game behind you right now. And if they beat you head to head, that would put them ahead of you in the standings. You never want to lose to that team. But what a play, Rodgers to Cobbs. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun formation, 3 receivers on the play. 1 back in the backfield with Murray. Murray takes a snap. Packers send for it. Murray's looking. He's going to go deep. And it is incomplete. The closest person to him was a defensive back, but there is a penalty. There is a penalty that probably means it's going to be defensive pass interference. It's probably going to be defensive pass interference here. Rodgers is trying to say that the receiver is nowhere near the ball. Pass interference. So, yeah, they're going to gift the Cardinals here with a 1st down. So, yeah, right now the score is Green Bay 24, Cardinals 14. Early in the fourth quarter, 14 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter, and the Cardinals face the 1st and 10 right now at their own 36-yard line. Murray with the high snap, wheels it in, hands it to the back, and that's going to be a pickup of 2 yards in the play, make it 2nd and 8 at the Cardinals 38-yard line. You see Hopkins is on the sideline. He did come in earlier, but I guess the hamstring must be bothering him a little bit, or maybe they want to limit him. Certainly understand that. But out of the shotgun, 3 receivers on the play. One back in the backfield takes it. He fakes it to the back. Murray's looking. He's scrambling, and he slides. But where did they mark him? Did they say he get the first, or did he slide a yard short? I believe they're going to say he's a yard shy, so it's 3rd and 1 coming up. And Mike says still plenty of time, JB. Absolutely. Absolutely. Still plenty of time. A touchdown with this much time, or even a field goal, 1 possession. Meanwhile, Murray hands it to the back. Chase Edmonds stays on his feet, gets the 1st down, pickup of about 6 yards on the play. But he's injured. Oh, man, he's injured. He is injured. He's grabbing his arm right now. He looks like he's in some pain right now. So that's the running back, Chase Edmonds, right now that's currently injured. Meanwhile, give me 1 second here to check my fantasy football team. I'm not sure if we have James Conner as a backup here or not in my league. But, yeah, obviously that would be huge right there for the Cardinals. That would be very huge right there. Extremely huge right there. All right, so. And so, Steve Manson, thank you so much for joining the stream, man. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for coming through. You say we want the Cardinals to and not the Packers. All right, so you want the Cardinals to win. What do you project to be the final score? I know we're here in the fourth quarter, but just based upon what the score is right now, if the Cardinals do win, what would be the final score here? Are you thinking something along the lines of maybe 27-24, something like that? Definitely let me know. But glad to have you here, Steve. And let's see, Mike says, a lot of players hurt tonight. Hate to see it. Yeah, absolutely, man. You hate to see that happen, man, especially we're seeing a lot of these guys get hurt like late in the 3rd quarter, 4th quarter here. You hate to see it. I mean, guys were already banged up coming into this, and it seems to be a common theme for Thursday night football games to where these injuries rack up. And some of these injuries are just downright like you're really concerned for the guys. But, of course, hoping for the best for all of these players and their recoveries, moving forward. And if we do hear some good news throughout the stream, we'll definitely be sure to share that as well. But absolutely. But yeah, again, right now we've got the Arizona Cardinals with the football here. Packers have the lead 24-14, but the Cardinals have an opportunity. They can keep driving down the field to perhaps get a touchdown or a field goal or find a way to make it a 1-possession game. Plenty of time left here in the fourth quarter. Plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. So no need to really stress about that one right now. Just make sure that you come away with some points on this drive. Because the last thing you need is not to come away with points and to give the ball back to the Green Bay Packers, because they really are running the ball successfully in this one. As a team, 27 carries, 120 yards. A.J. Dillon's got 15 carries to 74 yards on the ground. Aaron Jones, 11 carries, 35 yards. Also has 6 receptions for 42 yards. And so let's see, 80s with the super chat. Thank you again, 80s. Absolutely. And you say, let's see, JB and Mike, I had too much to drink. I had to lay down. I'm sorry. Absolutely understand that. Absolutely understand that. Can't blame you there with the weekend almost upon us. Certainly understand that. Certainly understand that. All right, but here we go, guys. 1st and 10. Cardinals in the shotgun. Receiver goes in motion, takes it, fakes it to the back. Pressure's there. Kyler Murray's running. He throws it, and it is incomplete. It is incomplete. He was aiming for Wesley on the play. Did not work out. But here we go, 2nd and 10. So far, you've got Murray. He's 12 of 20, 145 yards. No touchdown passes yet. We're going to need to change that number here for the Cardinals. I mean, they're showing the best record so far. The NFC is stacked. So the Cardinals, they really must win this game. But here they are in the shotgun. You've got 4 wide receivers on the play. One back in the backfield with him. 2nd and 10. Ball at about the 49-yard line of the Packers. 5 seconds. Back goes in motion. Murray's looking for Packers send 4. He's going deep. And he overthrew Christian Kirk. He overthrew Christian Kirk. Oh, man. Oh, man. That one has to hurt. That has to hurt. That's one of those passes you wish you had back because it was there. It was open. He found a seam across the middle. And my goodness, just out of reach. That's a pass that he's been able to hit all season long. Just out of reach. He knows that's one he's got to hit. He's got to hit that one. He's having a tough night out there, folks. But he's got to keep pressing. Got to keep pressing. But here we go, 3rd and 10. Murray takes a snap out of the shotgun. He throws it, and it's caught by the back. Let's see, makes a move, takes it. He gains about a good 9 yards on the completion. That's going to make it 4th and 1 at Green Bay 40-yard line. Will they go for it here? The last time they scored, they went for it on 4th down, and it happened to work out. Will it work again? I believe they've been 6 of 6 this season on 4th down. So why not roll the dice? I feel like you kind of sort of want to score here, so you got to go for it. All right, here we go, 4th and 1. So they're going to roll the dice. They're going to roll the dice. Who's going to win this one? Cardinals offense or Packers defense? Aaron Rodgers, he doesn't know what's going on right now. Out of the shotgun, 4 receivers. Takes the snap. Green Bay sending forward. He throws it, and it is caught. Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz. Talk about a trade that's paying off here for the Cardinals. He has found new life. He has found the fountain of youth out there. His career has been rejuvenated here. He was going to waste there with the Eagles, and now he is finding a way to make the impact here for the Cardinals. I mean, we knew what he had still, even with the Eagles there, but still, he is happy here with the Cardinals for sure. Murray up under center, got a fullback in the backfield, takes it, play action fake, throws it to Moore, and Moore, he's trying to get Moore out there, and he picks up about 9 yards on the reception there. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 coming up. Again, 4th quarter, Green Bay's up 24-14. 12 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here. 2nd down here. Let's see what they call 2nd and 1. All right, so here we go. Out of the shotgun. 4 receivers on the play, 1 back in the backfield. Green Bay, look like they've got 5 on the line. Will they send pressure up the middle? 10 seconds on the play clock. Murray takes a snap. Murray throws it quick. That's A.J. Green. And A.J. Green, he gets the 1st down. Picks up 4 yards on the reception. So A.J. Green, he's got that length right there. The defensive back backed off him. Good read on that one to get it to him quick, and A.J. Green did the rest. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Can they get a touchdown here? 1st and 10. Again, 4th quarter, 11 minutes and 42 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Cardinals find themselves down by 10, but they are driving here. All right, back motions. No back in the backfield now. The shotgun. Murray takes it. Green Bay sends 4. He throws it. And that is Zach Ertz with the 9-yard completion. That's going to make it again, 2nd and 1. When you do your work early here on 1st down, good things happen the rest of the way. I love it. I see on 1st down, they're getting about 7, 8, 9 yards here, and it's paying off for the rest of the downs. But here we go, 2nd and 1. They want to finish in the end zone. Will they target Zach Ertz again, or perhaps will they try to get it on the ground? Let's see what happens. 2nd and 1. Again, Murray, he could keep it, or he could hand it to the back. So many options for 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun formation. 4 receivers on the play. He takes a snap. He hands it to the back. That's James Conner. James Conner, he gets into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Touchdown Cardinals on the play. And how about that? And just like that, a one-possession game once again. So the Arizona Cardinals saying, we know it's a primetime matchup. We know we haven't played perfect tonight, but we're not done. Don't count us out. Don't count us out. And so James Conner gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. And he's happy about that. Right up the middle. You look at the defense the Packers had. I mean, they left that middle wide open. Wide open. What a play. Let's see if they get the PAT and make it a 3-point game. All right, extra point is up, and it's good. So now it's a 3-point game once again. A 3-point game once again. So there we go. Packers leading this one 24-21. But the real question is going to be, which defense is going to be able to start getting stops now? Because both offenses, they're finding out what's working here. They're starting to get into the zone here. So which defense is going to come through the rest of the way? 10 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Still plenty of time in this one. But what a game. Separated by 3 points. Packers up by 3. Let's see. Mike says, 80s, you still watching? And so, yeah, I believe that's a good question there. Mike says, Murray in turbo mode. Oh, yeah, he's out there running. I find it funny when he's being chased by the defensive player and he's out there running so fast because of how short he looks. It just looks so funny, but absolutely in turbo mode. And so Shanti says, wow, absolutely. Wow, what a game we have here for Thursday Night Football. A big game that at the end of the year, I'm telling you, when we're looking at the playoff brackets, this is a game that will come up. This is so important for these teams right now, as you obviously week by week, you're looking at the standings. You know, you want to make sure you're at the top. If you're the Cardinals, you're at home. You know, you're undefeated. You know, Green Bay doesn't have their top 2 receiving weapons in this one. So you really want to win this game right here. In case you guys meet again in the playoffs, hopefully you'll be the team that'll be at home in that scenario, just like you are right now. Because I'm telling you, when it comes to like the playoffs and stuff, playing at Arizona, it's a big difference as opposed to going down to Green Bay. So definitely that's why this game, this head-to-head, having that head-to-head advantage, you never know. You just never know later in the year. I know it's still early, but you just never know. It could pay off dividend here for either team. And just to look at the stats real quick and give an up-to-date, Green Bay passing the ball. Aaron Rodgers, he's 17 of 31, got 142 yards, but 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, has not been sacked. So he's been careful with the football, still trying to get on the same page with some of his receivers, but we understand that. You know, and as for the Cardinals, I mean, Kyler Murray, 17 of 26, 185 yards, averaging 7.1 yards a completion. No touchdowns, but 1 interception. But hey, when you're not getting touchdowns, that means you need the run game to go out there and get you some touchdowns, and that's what's been happening. James Conner, 5 carries, 22 yards, but also 2 touchdowns. Chase Edmonds, 5 carries, 27 yards, averaging 5.4 yards a carry and a touchdown. His biggest run of the night was that 11-yard touchdown he got early on. As for the Packers, you want to talk about ground game? Yeah, A.J. Dillon, 15 carries, 74 yards, averaging just under 5 yards a carry. Aaron Jones, 11 carries, 35 yards, averaging 3.2 yards a carry and a touchdown. His longest run of the night is 10 yards. And then you've got him also chipping in the passing game, 6 receptions for 42 yards. Meanwhile, the Cardinals kick the ball off. Let's see if we get a return by the Packers. We will not get a return here, so Green Bay's going to take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. So right now, both of these teams going back and forth with the scoring now. The offenses have finally figured out what works for them, what doesn't work. So we're going to see how things work out. And so Ethan has joined the stream. Thank you so much for joining the channel, Ethan. Let me know who you got winning this one, man. Who you got winning this one? And you said, is it Green Bay's D or Kyler not doing good? Honestly, right now, I would have to say it's probably Kyler. He did have that touchdown pass that could have been to Christian Kirk, or at least a big play. He missed on that one. So right now, I think it's just a little bit him on a primetime matchup. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers, play action, fake bootlegs, trying to make the guy miss, stays on his feet. He's looking to the ref, like, ref, are you not going to call that? But the referee says no. The referee says no. And so Aaron Rodgers, obviously, he's not happy with that. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here. So here we go. 2nd down and 10. So Rodgers, you know, he's motioning somebody right now to come on. In the huddle, calling the play. Again, we're in the fourth quarter, and we got about 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Packers up 24-21. It's 2nd down and 10. Right now for the Packers, 3 receivers on the play. They got a tight end, and they got a back in the backfield. Takes a snap. Cardinals send 4. He throws it to the back. Aaron Jones, he makes a move, and he gets about 9 yards, almost a 1st down, just a little shy of the 1st. That's going to make it 3rd and 1 coming up here. Ball at the Green Bay 34-yard line. Again, 9 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Important third down here. If you're the Cardinals, you really want to start getting a stop here. Because you're tired of seeing these long drives that result in touchdowns here for the Packers. You want to try to get a stop here. Let's see Rodgers in the shotgun, one back in the backfield. That's A.J. Dillon. Tight end goes in motion. Got three receivers here. Takes the snap, fakes it to the back. He throws it to the tight end. Tight end gets the first down and then some. Excellent call to pick up 11 yards there by the Green Bay Packers. That's going to make it 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 45-yard line. Mike says, what was Rodgers looking for? And so, he got the first down on that one. You must be ahead of me probably. All right, so here we go. And you look at that pass distribution. He's getting receivers involved. He's getting running backs involved. He's getting tight ends involved. But when it's all on the line, he's looking for his boy Randall Cobbs out there. But here goes in the shotgun. No backs in the backfield. Snaps it, throws it, and it's caught by the receiver. That's going to be a pickup of 10 yards on the play. So that's going to be a first down there for the Green Bay Packers. Okay. 8 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in this one. If you're the Cardinals, your defense got to step up. Defense has got to step up. Help the offense out. You can't keep exchanging points right now. At some point, you're going to have to get a stop. And we are at the point where it's less than 8 minutes left in the game. So definitely you got to start making some stops. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Rodgers up under center. Got a pair of tight ends and two receivers and one back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. Rodgers takes the snap, hands it to the back. And that's A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon. He falls forward for 4 yards. That man is a force to be reckoned with. So here we go in the fourth quarter again. Packers are leading 24-21. 7 minutes, 32 seconds left to go. And it is 2nd and 6 here. Packers with the ball. Both teams have been scoring as of late. Offenses have been in abundance here really since the third quarter got started for both of these teams. Going back and forth. Long drive. So far this drive, 5 plays, 35 yards, about 3 minutes off the clock in terms of time possession. Aaron Rodgers up under center. Aaron Jones is back in the backfield. You've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Let's see what happens. Rodgers up under center here. Cardinals got guys creeping up. And they throw a quick pass to the receiver. He makes the first guy miss, but he fumbled. He fumbled the ball. You got to hold on to the ball there. You got to hold on to the ball there. You are fortunate that was not a turnover. So you're going to rule them back to where the ball came out at. So you did the right thing there, but you lost the ball. You lost the ball. So here we go. 3rd down. Important for both of these teams here. They're going to say this is 3rd and 2. In the fourth quarter, 3 minutes, 37 seconds left to go. Rodgers in the shotgun. He's got Aaron Jones in the backfield with him. He's got 4 receivers here on the play. He calls a timeout. He wants a timeout. Wants to make sure they get it right. So they got 1 timeout remaining. Again, they need 2 yards for the first down. Let's see, Mike says, you can tackle the quarterback without penalty, JB. Hey, that's possible. Someone need to explain that to Aaron Rodgers, though. Someone needs to. Mike says, calling Carlos Dansby. Oh, that's a nice one. Nice. Nice. Oh, Carlos Dansby. Oh, yeah, but what a matchup this one has been so far in this one, guys. 24-21 is the score. So far on this drive, 7 plays, 47 yards, 4 minutes, and 17 seconds in terms of time of possession. And so after the second timeout, here we're going to go 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun. 4 receivers on the play, 1 back in the backfield for the Packers. Cardinals send pressure up the middle. They run the ball. And it's right up the middle. That's a first down. That's a first down. Gain of 8 yards on the carry by Aaron Jones. And how about these Packers? They can't be stopped on the ground tonight. They really can't. They're like a loose faucet right now. They will not stop. They just keep going and going and going. And Mike says, have you got your money's worth, JB? Absolutely. Absolutely. Considering the fact that Green Bay was without their top receivers, I was a little concerned here. But I like what I'm seeing here in the second half, especially. This is a close game. This is what you want. Rodgers up under center. Oh, he has to burn that last time. You know he is heated about that. Now you've got no timeouts. So advantage Cardinals as they got all three of their timeouts. And Green Bay is forced to burn their final timeout. And Rodgers, I know he's not happy about that. You're wasting timeouts right now for the Green Bay Packers. So if you're Green Bay, you absolutely have to keep scoring a touchdown. You score a touchdown now, make it a two-possession game. All right, maybe things are cool, but absolutely. Absolutely. But man, I have to get my hats off here for the Green Bay coaching staff here. They came into here with a game plan, 148 yards on the ground in this one. My goodness, they came prepared for this one. Aaron Rodgers still going out there looking like Aaron Rodgers, keeping that streak alive of a pair of touchdowns. I think it's like, 7 in a row of at least 2 touchdowns. So yeah, A-Rod doing work. But out of the shotgun here, 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Got a tight end here, 1 back in the backfield. Out of the shotgun, takes a snap. Oh, look at that. Aaron Jones. Is this going to be a big one? Wow, what a burst there for 16 yards right at the middle. If he made one more guy miss, that would have been all the way. Right now, you have to think the Cardinals defense, they're exhausted. Green Bay had so much time in terms of time of possession, the combination of Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon. It's a lot. And in the fourth quarter, it's really starting to add up for these guys. Absolutely. So there you have it there. And so that's going to be a first down. Absolutely glad to hear that. Let's see. Meanwhile, experiencing some technical difficulties on my part. Just had a blank screen there. Not entirely sure why, but that's okay. I'll figure out what's going on my end there. Apologize about that. All right, so I apologize about that right now. My computer, my TV has been disconnected there, but I do see that there has been, a penalty on Arizona for unnecessary roughness there. So, wow, that's a big penalty. So now we're looking at a 1st and goal situation there. So, yeah, again, I apologize right now. My TV is messing up right now, so I'm going to try to figure out if I can find out the game here another way. Again, I apologize about that. Let's see. Let's see. Mike says, plug it back in. JB, I honestly think it might be the weather at this point that's interfering with the connection. All right, so I can only hope that straightens itself out. I'll turn off my TV, turn it back on. But yeah, Mike, apologize about that. Meanwhile, I see that we do have a 1st and goal at the Arizona 1-yard line. Again, on this drive right now, it has been 9 plays, 74 yards, 5 minutes and 56 seconds off the clock. Again, right now, I'm currently not able to see the game right now due to some technical difficulties, but trying to see if I can find a way to pull it up here on my laptop. All right, so here we go. I just seen it. All right, so able to pull it up on my laptop here, so bear with me. But I see Aaron Jones. Looks like he went into the end zone. Was it a touchdown? All right, so it looks like it's under review. All right, so yeah, apologize about that, guys, but we're back in business here because I was able to pull it up on my laptop. I should say my second laptop. Meanwhile, let me see if this straightens itself out here. But the play is currently being under review. For the sake of my fantasy team, if it gets overturned, and as long as it's not Jones that scores, that would be nice. I mean, it looks like a pretty straightforward touchdown to me. Looks like a pretty straightforward touchdown to me. All right, let's see if that'll fix things on this TV end. While they're showing the replay over there. But yeah, that's got to be a touchdown. That's got to be a touchdown. That's got to be it. All right, got it fixed, guys. Back in business. Got it back on the TV here. Absolutely. Apologize about that. I don't know if that's enough evidence to overturn that. I don't know. Will they overturn it? But then again, we're here in the fourth quarter, 4 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in this one. This is big right now. Will the call stand or will it be reversed? All right, we're about to hear from the officials. So they reversed it. Okay, they reversed the call. So that's going to make it second down coming up. Okay. But that's all right. They're at the 1 yard line. That is A-okay. I say call a pass play. Throw it to your boy Randall Cobbs. Give him a third touchdown on the day. Do it for my fantasy team. All right, here we go. Second and goal here from the 1 yard line. Again, this drive, 9 plays, 74 yards. Let's see what happens here. Will they be able to get a touchdown? You have to think they're probably going to try to run it again here. Probably with Aaron Jones, I would think, up the middle. But let's see. Rodgers up under center. Takes a snap. Hands it to Jones. And he's unable to get in there. Unable to get into the end zone. So the Cardinals defense, they get a stop that time. It's going to be third and goal. If I'm Green Bay, maybe I put in A.J. Dillon right now. But yeah, he was met by the Cardinals defense, brought down, unable to convert. All right, so here we go. Third and goal, guys. Third and goal. This is it. This is how you write your checks out there. Third and goal. Rodgers redirecting traffic. Tight end looks confused. Rodgers still trying to call plays. Oh, man, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. My goodness. Aaron Rodgers, he's got to be livid right now. He has got to be livid right now. I mean, how many times does he have to direct traffic here? I mean, we got guys out there that literally don't know what they're doing. All right, so here we go. Third and goal. Like now they're should be at the 5 yard line now. Thanks to that delay of game penalty. This drive, 11 plays, 70 yards, 7 minutes and 7 seconds to turn the time of possession. But if you don't score a touchdown, it doesn't mean as much. All right, so here we go. They got 4 receivers towards the bottom of the screen, 1 at the top. Jones goes in motion. Rodgers with the snap. Cardinals sending 4. He feels the pressure. He's stepping up. He's running. Throw that ball. He's going to scramble. Oh, he tried to get in the end zone. He's short, though. He's short. It's going to be 4th and 1. 4th and 1. You got to go for it. He felt the pressure. He said, I'll do it myself. He said, I got shoulders too. I will lower my shoulders and try to get into the end zone. All right, so now he gets it back at the 1 yard line. I say now you put in A.J. Dillon. Now you get ready. If you do pass it, you do a play fake, it's got to go to Randall Cobbs. He got you 2 touchdowns. Try to get the third one with him. You got to. All right, here you go. 4th and goal, guys. 4th and goal. Let's see what happens. Out of the shotgun, you've got 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Also a tight end. He goes in motion. 1 receiver towards the top. The back is Aaron Jones. You know they're going to probably be looking for Jones here. Takes a snap. Fakes it to Jones. He throws it. Oh, it's deflected. He tried to go to Cobbs. Oh, it was deflected for Aaron Rodgers. But what a stand by the Cardinals. What a big-time stand. Talk about bend but don't break. I mean, you talk about bending as far back as you can bend. But what a play. What a stand by the Arizona Cardinals there. I mean, Rodgers, he had it there, but ultimately it was deflected. Hurts my fantasy football team, but I get it, guys. I get it. But what a play. I mean, heads up play there by the Cardinals to get a hands up. Be alert. Be alert on that play. Big time stand. So now the Cardinals offense coming out there. They can score a touchdown. It'll give them a chance to win. There's 3 minutes and 23 seconds. They got 2 timeouts, but they're in a shotgun. 3 receivers toward the bottom of the screen from their own 1-yard line. Murray hands it to the back. The back barely gets out of the end zone. Barely got out of the end zone there. At first, I thought they were going to get him for a safety. But what a job by Chase Edmonds to get out of the end zone on that one. It's going to be 3rd and 10. I mean, it's going to be 2nd and 10, I'm sorry. From their own 1-yard line. So that's the biggest obstacle right now. Oh, if he would have been able to brought him down, that would have been the safety there. But here they go in the shotgun. 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Murray takes a snap. Packers send pressure. Incomplete. Incomplete. He was aiming for Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk seems to be limping a little bit here. It's going to make it 3rd and 10 now. Ball at their own 1-yard line. At this point, you're in a tough situation. You got 2 timeouts, yes, but 2 minutes and 46 seconds the way Green Bay's been running the ball, that's going to be tough. That's going to be real tough. The defense just barely made a stand for you. You really want to get this first down here. This is going to come down to Kyler Murray. This is where you activate that MVP caliber thing that's been working all season long. You have to make that play right here, right now. You've got the weapons to do it. This is a big-time play, and big-time players make big-time plays. Murray in the shotgun. No backs in the backfield. 5 wide. Take the snap. Packers sending forward. Murray sitting in the pocket. Murray throws it, and it's caught by a wide-open A.J. Green. He was so open, he thought he was going to get hit immediately. He was going to get hit immediately, he thought. But, yeah, that did not work out. I mean, you think about it. If he catches it and he looks upfield, maybe he gets more yards. But A.J. Green, he just wants to catch at this point. 29 yards, big-time play. Murray's looking out the shotgun. He steps up. He's going to go deep. And it is caught. It is caught by Christian Kirk. Okay, now we're making some plays here. Okay. 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Again, Green Bay's at the mercy of the Cardinals. They got no timeouts remaining. None whatsoever. What a time for the Cardinals to get going. And they definitely got going. That was a big-time 3rd down conversion there by the Cardinals. Now you go from having to punt the ball to now the 2-minute warning, and you got an opportunity to go out there and try to win this game with the 2-minute offense. Mike says, nail biter, JB. Absolutely. Most definitely. This one down to the wire. Down to the wire. So let's see. Old man Mob, hey, thank you so much for coming to the stream, man. Glad to have you here. And you say, what's good, brother? This game crazy. This game is all sorts of crazy. That crazy stand by the Cardinals. And then just Chase Edmonds being able to keep his balance and get out of the end zone. That was big time. And then the Cardinals converting 3rd and 10 from their own 1-yard line. That was big time. And so now, can they finish it? It's a primetime matchup. We're all here watching the Cardinals. They've been great. Perfect in terms of record-wise all season long. Will they be able to come out of this game the same way? We're about to find that out here. But here we go in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers on the play. No backs in the backfield. 5 seconds on the play clock. Cardinals got to snap this one soon. They get the snap off. Green Bay sends forward. They throw it to Randall more and more. He's trying to make a play. Gets 9 yards on the play. Gets a good 9 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. A minute, 45 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, there's nothing Green Bay can do to stop the clock at all. So it's all up to the Cardinals here. Out of the shotgun formation, 5 wide. No backs in the backfield here. Again, a minute 32 left to go. Murray's making sure everybody's on the same page. 2nd and 1. Ball at the 38-yard line. He throws it, and it is caught. It is caught, and Christian Kirk gets out of bounds. So that's going to be a minute and 21 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Great job by Christian Kirk to get the 6-yard reception, then roll out of bounds there. And now we've got a first down, new set of downs to work with. Again, at the Green Bay 32-yard line. On this drive, Kyler Murray, 4 of 5, 67 yards in the shotgun. He's looking like the Kyler Murray that we've seen all season long now. He's making the plays that he needs to make. Let's see if he can finish. Out of the shotgun, 4 receivers on the play. Takes the ball, a high snap. And so Murray falls on the ball. That could have drastically changed everything, guys. That could have really changed everything, but that was a big-time loss. Big-time loss on the play in terms of yardage there. And wow, that's something you cannot have there. You cannot have that happen. And Aaron Rodgers is like, are you kidding me? He's like, are you kidding me? 2nd and 18. Let's see. Old man Mob says the Packers defense can't stop nothing right now. Nothing at all. Absolutely, but that was an opportunity right there. If someone could have got that ball before Murray got it, my goodness. My goodness. But you can't have a mistake like that. You cannot have a mistake like that. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. All right, here we go. 2nd and 18. Out of the shotgun, a minute 16 left to go. Murray takes a snap. Murray's looking. Murray drops back. Murray completes it to Chase Edmonds. Chase Edmonds, he's running, and he's still running, and he gets the first down. What a play by Chase Edmonds on that one. Wow. Takes it all the way to about the 18-yard line, but what a play. But there's still 55 seconds left to go. The Cardinals, they've got 1 timeout remaining in this one. Big time play. Excellent play call. Perfect time to call the screen. All right, so Green Bay. I mean, not Green Bay. I'm guessing Arizona called their timeout there. So, yeah, so we got 49 seconds left to go here. Again, it's 1st and 10. And so, yeah, I mean, I know this day has been tough for Aaron Rodgers, being without your receivers out there, but he still had a pretty good game so far in this one. I mean, he's had a pretty good game in this one. All right, but here we go. 1st and 10, 49 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Will we go to overtime, guys, or will the Cardinals win it here? Let's see. Murray with the snap. He's going to – oh, what a nice design there. He's going to run it, and he's going to pick up a good 9 yards on the play there. That should make it 2nd and 1 coming up here. 44 seconds left to go in the game. Let's see. Old man Mob says, don't give A-Rod more than 30 seconds because that man can come back on you real quick. Absolutely. He's got that in him. He can do it. But here you go. 2nd and 1. 44 seconds left to go. 4 receivers on the play, 1 back in the backfield. Out of the shotgun. Green Bay looks like they're going to be sending 4. Let's see if they send more. They send a lot, but Murray's going to keep it. Murray, he gets tackled. I don't think he got the first down. Did he get the first? I thought he was short. Let's see if they mark it. They mark it for a first down. Okay. 28 seconds. 25 seconds. They're trying to hurry up. 4 receivers on the play. 1 back in the backfield in the shotgun with him. Murray takes the snap. Murray hands it to the back. Chase Edmonds. He gets a couple yards there. Picks up about a good 3 yards on the play. That's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5. 14 seconds left. All right, Cardinals, they're going to call a timeout here. So there you go. in this stream, living up to the nickname, JBOT. There you go. There you go. Just imagine if this game right here would have ended in some type of a tie or something like that. Just imagine that. The dissatisfaction we would have if these two teams ended in a tie. All right, here we go. Second and goal in the shotgun. You've got 4 receivers on the play. One back in the backfield with Murray. Packers in pressure. And it is picked. Is that picked off? That's an interception. What in the world happened? What in the world? AJ Green, what you doing? AJ Green, what did you do? He didn't even turn around. He didn't look for the ball. He didn't try. He did not try. What in the world? You won't see that happen every day, folks. What just happened? Wow. What just happened? Just show me a replay. What happened? All right, so oh my goodness, AJ Green just completely walking on the play. That's what happens when you go out there and you just give it 50% out there. You're not even trying. If you run your route and you try, it is at least an incompletion at the very least. But that's what happens when you go out there and you just walk through it. You know, this ain't walkthroughs. This isn't, I know it's Thursday night football, but it's not Thursday practice. You're not in high school getting ready for a Friday night game. No, you got to go 100% out there. What is he doing? He didn't even look back fast enough. He just halfway walked up there. I saw it earlier with AJ Green when he had that big reception and he just lied on the ground, not trying to get up and make a play. AJ has got to, you got to have more want to in him. You know, you can't coach want to. He's just out there just being satisfied right now. My goodness. You cost your team on that one. And you see Kyler Murray out there limping on the play. This is not what you want to see for the Cardinals here and not how you wanted to end this game. But on vice versa, this is big time for the Green Bay Packers now. Big time for the Green Bay Packers. Huge play right there. Huge play. The takedown, the last unbeaten team. Unbeaten no more. So Green Bay with the dub. Aaron Rodgers short-handed didn't matter. When you turn the ball over 3 times, you're going to lose when the other team doesn't turn it over. What a big time win for Aaron Rodgers. 24-21. Old Man Mob says with the W. There it is. Mike says, shoot. There you go. There you go, guys. We did it. So, wow, what a game this was. Just when I'm thinking this might go to overtime. I hate that. I hate that for the Cardinals. I just hate the fact that AJ Green was not looking for the ball. Was not looking for the ball. But wow. Wow. This was a good game. This was a very good game. I got a feeling, though, if these two teams play again and the Packers are at full force, we'll just have to see how that works out. But, man, big win here for the Packers. Statement win on a primetime matchup. Thursday night football. And I appreciate you guys so much for joining me here. Let's see. Mike says another great game and another great call in the books, JB. Absolutely. Absolutely. This was fantastic, guys. This was fantastic. I appreciate you guys so much for joining the stream. I'm seeing on my end about 31 thumbs up. So, yeah, that's a new high here. First time crossing the 30 thumbs up mark. So, thank you guys so much for coming out. What a game this was. What a win here for the Green Bay Packers. Packer fans, I know you're happy. Cardinal fans, I feel for you guys. I know this was tough, but what a game it was here. And, hey, next stream I have will be Saturday. It'll be college football. It'll be Michigan State versus Michigan. But, yeah, if you don't like college football, the next NFL stream will be Sunday Night Football. And so, yeah, but absolutely appreciate you guys so much for coming out. Going to go ahead and end the stream. But thanks again so much for coming out, guys. Appreciate you guys so much. Have a great night. Take care. And, hey, enjoy yourselves here. Friday is upon us. So, yeah, you guys take care. Take care. Appreciate you guys again. And see you guys next stream.